What's up, my Curbsters? We are live today. We got a lot to discuss. So join us as we get prepared to break down the latest gossip news, honey, the latest hot topics for you. We got Tory Lanes versus August Alaina. Fat Joe speaks on PNB Rock. Nosey Heaux attorney speaks with Armon Wiggins about this whole situation between her and Nikki. And let's not forget, we got some other stuff. Big Daddy Kane joins the Equalizer episode with the Queen Latifah. Kelvin, aka Kelvin Hunter, speaks again, honey. He needs to shut it down. And Omarion had came on the Breakfast Club talking about B2K, and we not really brothers. So join us as we get ready to tell y'all the latest news and gossip of what's going on. Let's get ready to rumble. Here. Girl, let's start this show. Girl, let's get it started. Ho, ho.
Yes.
Why I get so excited when we got the gossip, honey? Like, why?
Yeah, squirrel.
Oh God, girl, it's just like it's time to perk up. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Like, I'm like, shoot, y'all, we might have to go live again today. It's stuff piling up, girl. We can't be having no 5 and 6 hour lives once a week. Sometimes we're gonna have to break this up. It's starting to get hectic out here in these streets. Oh my God.
Cool.
Girl, ain't it? Team too much. Team too much. All right, you guys, we got, of course, you know, we got the doggone investigators on deck. We got Sean the Gossip and Michelle Shantee. And we got a lot to talk about today. Child. Let me see if I can bring up my other stuff, honey, because you know we just coming from over off of Can You Read or Not page for the book club. So if y'all didn't join us in, y'all need to scurry on over there so y'all can get the tea on the first 5 chapters of the book. No Woman, No Cry by Rita Marley. Mm-hmm.
Girl, y'all better get over there. We was having a nice discussion about that book.
Right, it was going down. And I can't wait till we get, you know, to the next parts and stuff. So, you know,
Right.
we can get it going. But all right, let's see here. We are oh, we lost Michelle. Here she go. All right. Yes, let's get into it. I am going to pull up the first thing we finna talk about, honey, because child, it's always something going on. Now, I don't know if you guys even know about this, but apparently it's a whole situation brewing between Tory Lanes and August Alaina. Y'all heard about this whole situation?
Girl, what in the world is going on? I didn't heard about it. I didn't heard 3 different versions of the story so far.
Well, wait a minute. What verses have you heard? What have you heard?
Tory Lanes came and said he was in the studio last night. He wasn't there. August Alaina say he got accosted by a 4'11" leprechaun in his security team.
Damn.
What else did I hear about this story?
Okay.
Apparently it started because August Alaina didn't want to dap up Tory Lanes.
So all of this is over a no deparization?
That's what they said, because apparently Tory Lanes was talking some shit about August Alsina, you know, with that whole Jada Pinkett situation, saying he was a snitch for bringing it up.
Okay.
And so August Alsina was like, well, I ain't fooling with you since you talking shit about me. Ain't no faking up over here.
I can't make this shit up. Why do we got petty people was being petty in Hollywood? As you know, I understand that the circles is small in Hollywood, okay? But you can't possibly be sitting up here going through this whole shebang bang boogie over some unnecessary stuff. This is unnecessary. It doesn't make sense to me. Okay.
It's really
Um
stupid and immature. So I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know what they got going on.
Yeah, that's crazy as hell. Well, let me tell you, the information I saved for this conversation for whatever reason is not coming up. I think GMP had posted it on the curb, but when I went to it, it's gone. But I did give us a backup just in case, because you know, the link kind of looks suspect to me. But your boy went live, you know, Antoine Edwards went live and he was talking about it. So let's just pull up a little bit of what he said was going on with this whole situation. Let's take a listen, honey boo.
What's going on? International in August Alsina. They said they got the fight last night, y'all.
What? They got the fighting?
Now, of course, I can't give you a full rundown because I'm in the airport. You probably can't even hear me right now.
Yeah, why you at the airport, Antoine? We trying to get the tea.
They say Tory Lanes fighting everything except the case.
Girl, this is all over here on the shade room, child. Let me send you an article.
Okay, send me the link and then I'll put that one up. But he said they started to get the fighting. Child, what in the hell? Antoine, you can't be out of town when stuff be going on. We be needing you to bring us the tea so we can get it too. Shoot.
Girl, I don't know. I know August Alsina did post a picture of himself with blood running out of his nose. So.
What?
Yes, girl.
Wait a minute.
August,
girl, get the D's right quick so I can pull it up. August Alsina gave the 1-2 punch.
No, Tory Lanes. He say
Tory Lanes. Oh, Terry. Okay.
Tory ran up on him and with his security and sucker punched him.
Okay, that's a bitch move. He don't get no cool points for that.
Oh, well.
If he sucker punching, that means August ain't see it coming. You know what I mean? He ain't dap you up. So the fuck what? But you caught him off guard? Yeah, you need to be fighting your case and not somebody else. I agree.
Oh,
no, seriously. From a guy.
Yeah, that is a definitely is.
That's a bitch move. Like there's no, you don't get a W for that. That's a straight L.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Shauna sent me this little clip, honey. Let's go on and take a look because that's some bull to the.
Hearing that shit, I read to my phone, almost burnt my damn curry chicken.
Girl, and look how they got August Alsina on this picture. Looking, wait.
Girl, he posted that. He posted it.
Dude, he is over here looking like a straight mess. Look how they got him looking. Oh my God. Oh my God. So the Shade Room post, woo child. August Alsina speaks out after an altercation allegedly took place between him and Tory Lanes last night. And so, you know, this was all about this whole situation he said about Jada, I believe. So August Alsina posted this picture and said, as I'm excited, exiting the building after the show last night, a 4'11" size leprechaun ran down on me with 8 oversized security niggas, whom I greeted each individually upon their walk up as they tried to press me. Whole time, I'm one deep, no security. He said, yeah, okay, no security. Tory continues to ask, with a broken ego, why I didn't dap him up. I go to tell him I was a fan of him and didn't understand him speaking on my business publicly in the past because I don't know him or ever met him until last night. So when he spoke it, caught me off guard because of his past actions. I assume he didn't like me. That's all. Not to mention, with my whole history and health condition, just recently overcoming being paralyzed, my doctor directed me to not compromise my health while out on the road and shake as less hands as possible due to the Rona and the monkeypox. And here come this damn leprechaun. Never any disrespectful words were exchanged. So I was a bit confused at how he turned himself up with anger after hitting a blunt laced with cocaine. Obviously, I heard the fizzle. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Well, damn.
Oh,
Is he
Oh, child. He said he heard the fizzle.
Lord, not the fizzle.
And he snuck me when I turned my head to move to the side amongst all his angsty moving, and to keep an eye on the endless niggas that was with him surrounding me, which was security and some nigga with a gun tucked. Oh, whom he then proceeded to run behind and hide. To run back into the building. There was never a fight, simply an assault. Dude has no real friends and is on a crash out mission. With that said, I was going to keep it G and not come to the net. But you moving with foul intent, feeding falsities to blogs to look for a moment, quote unquote moment, because them moments ain't happening on stage for you. I will assist you in that gracefully. His people got the whole thing on camera. Put the footage out. Put the footage out. He needed the hand claps in between there. I like to see it. Anyway, let me go clean this blood off my face with some at Encina wellnesses. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely some bitch shit. Tory Lanes,
Girl.
you gotta do better. I mean, because somebody ain't dap you up. Like, who are you?
That's crazy as
Like,
hell.
and like, who are you? I know more of August Alaina than I do of Tory Lanes. Let's just keep it a band.
Yeah, and that's true. I do. I don't really know Tory Lanes
So,
like
like
that.
Tory Lanes he wrong for that. And then you're a leprechaun, my dude. You're a leprechaun, and you approach somebody but that was by themselves with your security. Yeah, you bitch made. You bitch made. Put out the footage. I can see motherfucking receipts. Till I see the receipts, I'm on August side. Fuck Tory Lanes. That's some bullshit.
Girl, speaking of leprechaun, while Lil Duval was in the comments saying he posted this pic.
You know what? It's kind of fucked up to say this, but I can see why he probably would have allegedly shot Megan if he really a leprechaun. He's scared as hell because Megan tall.
Megan is tall. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he a bitch. If what August is saying is true, Tory Lanez is a bitch. He don't get no respect for that shit. That's a L. That's definitely an L.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, you know what? This smell like a lawsuit. I think he ought to sue him. He already got the pictures of the damage being done. So, why not go ahead and get you some money out of this? Because, he can't pay the debt that he's gonna get in regards to this whole Meg Thee Stallion. Even though, let me just say this. I don't believe Meg Thee Stallion story. That's my personal opinion. But
well, he should have waited until that case is resolved before getting involved in another case.
I agree, because now that looks bad. It looks bad.
Yeah, because if August Alaina decided that he wanted to press charges, that could be another charge against him.
Yep. That could make this case with
So
Meg
he has
Thee
to be
Stallion
careful.
something else. You got to be careful out here in these streets. Child, it's always something. But this picture, it just takes me away, honey. Well, I guess we're going to stand by to see what's going on with this whole ordeal, honey, because trust and believe, I don't think that this is over with between Alaina and, Tory Lanez. This ain't over with.
Well, I hope they don't go around and make this into something really awful where they fighting and shooting and carrying on. I hope not. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, me neither.
They
What happened to the days of just putting stuff on wax and leaving it at that,
Yep.
But let's get into it. We're already talking about Tory Lanez and his bitch move. Let's see who we got in the comments. Hey, Mama Joe is over here on deck. We got Justine. Hey Justine, where you been, Dial? Hope all is well with you. And we got Danette with us as well from the Curbsters group. Good afternoon, Danette. Thank you for joining us today. Since we're already talking about Tory Lanez and his bitch move with August Alaina, let's get into him on the Love Boat. Not technically, but the Love Studio Records, honey. That remember he Diddy had called him out. They was on Instagram together and Diddy told him come on down and get this energy, get on some tracks with us or whatever. So apparently, according to Diddy, after Diddy's been dragged all over Beyonce's internet recently with his, looking for people in any department to help assist with these love records. He now shows a clip of him in Tory Lanez. He says, we can show you way better than we can tell you. And he tagged Tory Lanez and Love Records. R&B lives, honey. That's what he said. R&B lives. R&B lives. Here we go. Take a listen.
Girls around the world, we're going to show you how we produce a smash from scratch. Starting now. But do you love me? You can't get in the car, drive down the block. You're going to tear this shit up. There's going to have to be a motherfucking love story. There's going to be a lot of motherfucking revolutionary babies made. And a lot of motherfucking war dance celebrating motherfucking victims.
When I walked in here, I didn't understand what they meant by the frequency. But, everybody's vibe when you go into the different rooms is different. And that's really what frequencies are.
So going to it, I'll show you what I like, don't like. We keep on going back and forth.
He said, I'll show you what I like and what I don't like. That's what got me in this whole talk of just me sending out some petty vibes because y'all know allegedly the rumors going around about Diddy is, he be steady swinging. Send me swinging.
Well, for Diddy to be a businessman, it don't seem very smart to be working with Tory Lanez at the moment. Until this Meg Thee Stallion case is resolved, he needs to sit down. I know a lot of people do not believe it, but it still is a criminal case going on.
I mean, did he stop when he got these charges brought up on Shine when he was with J-Lo? Did he stop after his boy got shot? And according to what the word on the curb is, he had something to do with a whole shooterization that caused the retaliation. I mean, we don't see him stop.
He dropped him like a bad habit when he found out that. When that happened. Girl,
he said, take that. So I guess he takes it. They saying that all of this is about to come out and negatively for him. For him, this is not a good look for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be doing. If you really trying to launch an R&B label, you talking about dropping a smash with somebody that's on trial for shooting a woman. Now people can say what they want to say. I don't know what happened, but the DA is not going to keep pursuing charges without evidence. It just doesn't make sense. They're not just taking Meg's word for it. I'm sure they have evidence to back up whatever's happening.
I agree with you on that one. I agree.
So we need to. If I was a business person, I'd be like, we got to wait till this shit over, Tory. I don't know what to tell you, but especially since Diddy is talking about he's launching this record label. Why would you launch it with him?
Well, let me just tell you, he be on Twitch or something like that, and he didn't got this whole album done. He did it live from scratch. Tory. So people are still into him and following him in regards to this whole situation, even though he got this ongoing case going with Meg Thee Stallion. But he's still making music and putting shit out. And from what I was hearing, and I don't even follow Tory like that, but it came across my timeline one day and I joined in. And I liked a few of the songs that he had coming out. I was quite surprised because, I don't really dig anything. I'm just saying that's just my personal opinion. But it sounded pretty good from what I was listening to. So, and if I didn't know about this whole ordeal, then I probably wouldn't have even thought nothing about it. But I think he got a song on there that's talking about Meg, and that one was pretty good too.
Yeah, that won't surprise me.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Diddy's out here, working with him.
Making it great though, but you understand the instructions very well, and it's feeling right though. You know what I'm saying?
It's different tones and different feelings, and different vibes just coming from different people. And when you go into that place, you feel whatever the room feels. And I think that's probably one of the most amazing things about this place is that wherever you go in the rooms that you go in, you feel how the room feels. You know what I'm saying?
I guess he was over there with all the little leprechauns per se, because he was over there with Jermaine Dupri too, Well, Tory, let me just say, you just need to stay your ass in the studio instead of out here doing sucker moves with August Alaina, who is minding his business and sticking to the business that right. No damn sense that he out here fighting and doing this sucker shit move. That's crazy. Who child?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I see we got Nisha on deck. Hey, Curbsters. Hey, Nisha. Thanks for joining in, dog. We done already started this off with a bang, literally. Yes. All right. Let's get into the next one, y'all, because woo, child. I was saying this whole thing with him is just a whole crash course of tragic waiting to happen. Let's get into this next hot topic, honey, because y'all know that we lost Jesse Powell. He was the soulful singer that used to sing one of my favorite songs, You. And I got the information. Actually, Trouble T from the Curbsters group had tipped me off late one night, telling me that the sister had posted it on her Instagram page that he passed away. So I hurried up and rushed to get that information out to everybody. And then, I woke up that next morning and everybody else had picked it up and started circulating the news that he passed away. We still don't know what caused him to pass away. Nothing has been released, but the sister did. And I think his cousin too. I just seen a clip of his first cousin wanted to, he said, this is the day after he passed away. And that he just wanted to let everybody know the type of person that Jesse was. He was like, I grew up really, really poor with my family. And when Jesse got on, he flew me and my family out of the hood and put us in a nice place. He has always extended himself and helped us out over the course of the years to make sure that we were good once his music career took off. And I'm forever indebted and grateful to him. And he was trying to hold back the tears. You can see that he really loved his cousin, and it was just heart-wrenching. But shout out to him and his family, condolences and stuff, having to go through this. They do say that he was always very private about his life, but that he did love his fans. And I didn't even know that he was on social media. I guess because we never really saw anything come up on our timelines. There was no issues with him. He didn't have no fighterizations or nothing. We kind of pick up on the negativity more so than positivity. But the Curbsters, we try to give an element of both. But he never crossed our timeline with anything, so I didn't even think that he was on social media, sad to say. Mm-hmm. But let's take a look at what his sister ended up posting and saying to us about this whole thing. Her name is Tamara Powell, and she actually had a music career too. I could go into the crates and dig up a few of her stuff, but she was a great singer as well. So don't get it twisted. It ran in the family. He wasn't the only one with the gift. But she just wanted to go live. The entire Powell family would like to thank you all for your love and support in the passing of their beloved Jesse Powell. So let's hear what she said about this whole situation.
Everybody, our family, the Powell family, would like to address you all. However, please bear with me. This is one of the most difficult things I've ever done. We'd like to start by thanking you all for the outpouring of love and the passing of our beloved Jesse Powell. Our entire family adored Jesse. We've had him to ourselves for years as Jesse was fiercely, fiercely private. He only shared glimpses of himself with the world after his music career. But in spite of that, you all are here celebrating and remembering our brother, our son, our uncle, our angel. And it is only right that you all, his fans, have the opportunity to share in the celebration of his life. Jesse's memorial will be intimate, but his fans will be honored in his service. He lived his life for you all. He always kept you in mind in the decisions he made in his life. We would like to share 3 ways that you can participate in the celebration that we are having for him. Below this post, you will find 3 blessing opportunities. You can bless Jesse with a flower arrangement. You can participate in the balloon release by purchasing your balloons to be included in that release, or you can offer a cash blessing of your choosing. Please, please be careful not to be scammed. This link is the only link. It is the official link for the Jesse Powell Memorial. There is no GoFundMe. There is no Cash App. There's no PayPal. This link is the only link. Do not fall for scams. Scammers do not care how much we are grieving. They will still try. Your participation will be shown via live stream during this intimate moment that we're sharing with our family and friends and those who knew and loved Jesse tremendously. And that includes you. Again, we cannot thank you enough for your love. Let's honor Jesse in a major way. God bless you all. Thank you.
That was touching. That was
It
super
was
nice.
so
That
such
was really
a
nice. Yeah. Oh, that's so sad, you guys. And I was just saying not too long ago too on one of our lives that I just feel like we're losing a lot of our greats of our generation. This just makes it even worse, to know that he was only what 51, 52 years old. He was still super young. So, I'm assuming that maybe there was some health issues that were going on with Jesse. But they have not released any information on the cause of death.
yeah, so sad. May he rest in peace. And
Yeah.
I only know. I think that's the only song I know by him is "You." But beautiful song, smash hit. I love it. I just heard it. It comes on all the time when I'm listening to like streaming. It
Hmm.
always comes up in my mix. I love that one.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, just something. It's always something. Well, condolences to the Powell family. Hopefully, um, they have a smooth, celebration for him. And you guys, I do know that they do have a lot of, scammers always setting up, other stuff to get in some of the money and stuff like that. But just make sure that you follow those links if you want to participate in any other donations. Okay. All right, let's get into the next situation. Child, child, child. We always seem to have something coming up in regards to Blueface and damn Krishan.
Ooh,
Well,
Lord
honey,
help.
if it ain't one fight, it's another, literally. And this past couple of days, TMZ released footage and stuff about um Blueface socking
I
Krishan's
know you
father.
wasn't about to accidentally call him Ghostface.
Girl, it was about to slip out because
Oh
blue
my
face,
lord.
gold face, whatever. I'm so tired of the faces. I'm tired of the littles. I'm tired of the babies. I'm tired of all of little this, little that, little that. Everybody got a little. Everybody got a damn face in it. Like I'm sick of it.
Yeah,
I'm
but I'm
I'm
giving
tired of it.
Blueface the L on this one too because what he did was a bitch made move as well.
Well, I don't know because this footage shows the father hitting Blueface first,
No,
and
I
then
know,
Blue.
and I get that. And then
Yeah.
security broke it up, and Blueface then ran up on her dad while he was walking away. So it appears that they had thought at least that it was they had broken them up and they were making them separate.
Right.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't honestly, I read the headline, but I did not scrutinize or even watch the video because I'm sick of they shit.
Yeah.
Y'all
I'm,
need to sit down, and it's ridiculous.
it's
Oh, hey,
always
Jerron.
something.
So I
I mean,
got
this
mixed
whole
emotions
situation.
about it, for real, because I feel like I understand why Krishan's dad wanted to sock the shit out of Blueface. However,
Right.
Blueface saw him cock his hand back and swing on his ass because they facing each other. But when Blueface went to get him back, it was after the fight had been broken up, they had been separated, and ultimately the dad was told to go.
Yeah,
Girl, I
it's
don't condone none of this crap anyway, because he let Krishan beat up his mama and sister. Now he turn around whooping on her dad. Like, what's going on? Like, it's always something. Keep
it's
y'all
too
hands to
much.
yourself.
It is too much, and they
I
need
feel
to stop.
Twitter and all
Yeah.
them need to disable their accounts indefinitely. They took away Donald Trump account. They need to take away their accounts too.
Yeah, and they took away Fairconn's account too. So take away theirs. Like, it should be at this point, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's really very toxic. And did y'all see Blueface had shared that post talking about I'm her daddy now.
Mm-hmm.
That was trifling to me. And I'm looking,
Yeah,
I
Oh,
you
look
do
blood.
at
no
it
shit like
again.
that.
I'm like, ew, like what?
And then
Yeah.
Krishan did a post talking about that's the same daddy that used to beat her mom or something. I forgot what else she said. But my thing is, obviously, you respected your daddy enough to bring Blueface out there to meet him, but now you want to bring up that stuff to justify why your boyfriend whooping his ass.
Yeah, which makes me very happy that when her brother made that post, because remember when her brother made that post some weeks ago, that he didn't just act on it, because we could potentially be reading the same thing about her justifying Blueface doing some foul shit to her brother when all they really want to do is try to protect her and make her see this man is not for you.
He don't love you, girl. He don't
And
love you.
she don't love him either. This shit
You-
works both ways. They do not love each other. They just convenient as fuck to each other. I don't know if it's a paycheck at this point, if she dickmatized and he pussy whipped or what, but damn it.
Yeah, because I was just gonna say, they do get more publicity together than apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Because don't nobody talk about no fucking Blueface, his rap
Oh
off beat
no.
ass.
And his rap and music is definitely not at the forefront. Which that would make me
It's not at the four back. Okay.
Oh my
Oh well,
God.
damn. Okay then.
Well, let's get into this clip, y'all, and see this damn. Let me put this parental advisory and disclaimer up here. Look, y'all, this is a whole situation, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the trigger warning on this too, okay? Because this is just this is crazy. But here we go. There's no sound to it, but you could just see it. Look, the dad hits him first. And then Blueface comes back later. And he
Okay, so
just
they
pushed him
act
down.
like it was a fight. See, they act like it's a fight, and then he knocked him out. You ran up on that old
Right.
ass man and hit him.
Right.
Don't move.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Yeah.
again, initial altercation was them face to face. They were clearly having a disagreement of some sort.
Right.
And then security or whoever broke it up
Mm.
told dad, okay, this is Dave's spot or whatever, you gotta go. And as he was walking away, you know how the Blueface somehow broke free of security and ran up on him and hit him from behind. So
Yeah.
technically the only reason why he got knocked out is maybe because he lost balance, because he got hit and didn't know the hit was coming.
And then he hit him at a run. He was already running. That hit probably was powerful as hell.
So the whole shit is toxic.
Huh.
Krishan, shame on you for
Yeah.
not separating the two. What your dad did in the past ain't got shit to do with right now. And the reality is, whatever it was that your dad was doing to your mom, you are repeating the cycle, sis. You are repeating the cycle. Please, please, please do not procreate, because this is a generational curse that you need to stop before you procreate. Because this shit is trifling.
Yeah, it's definitely out of hand and out of control. I don't like it. True enough, the daddy shouldn't hit him, but damn, you ain't got to go run up on no old ass elderly. I mean, I consider him elderly. He probably in his 50s or something. Don't run up on that damn man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Obviously, he's trying to protect his daughter, but I thought. That's what I get for not looking, because I'm like, I thought Blue Place had really done something, but
No,
ain't
it's
do
just a
shit.
message. Yeah, it's a
Running up on somebody when they're not paying attention, like Michelle said, is a bitch move.
Yeah, crazy as hell. And you
That's
know
one
what?
thing I can say is the daddy was facing you when he chin checked your ass.
Yeah, true. He did.
I mean, the reality, that's the only real way to settle something, is having a conversation. If the shit go left and y'all throw hands, cool. But to wait until somebody is not expecting shit or thinking that, I'm just going to leave and then run up on me. Nah, that's a surefire way to get people involved in something that don't have nothing to do with them. Because if that was my dad, I'm not sure what I would do.
Right.
However, I would absolutely do something. Yeah. And I'm not going to wait for you to see. You ain't going to see it coming. But this is how people get killed. Seriously.
Right. I agree.
Awful. It's crazy. It's super crazy.
It's awful.
Always something. Let's get into it. Michelle's favorite singer of all times, you guys.
Oh my God. Not the non-singing guy from the Verses, right? We're not talking about that.
The famous singer of all time from the B2K.
The best.
According to the Jasmine brand, he went on the Breakfast Club to discuss the brotherhood with the former B2K bandmates.
It's too late to talk about that. It is too late. He should have been said this shit.
He said, discuss the absence of brotherhood among the former B2K bandmates.
Somebody I know.
Okay. And so they asked the question, do you agree with his definition of brotherhood? Let's take a listen to Shantae's favorite singer of all time.
Because you guys were brothers growing up. Like, you guys were everywhere together. You guys grew up with each other. Yeah. So how is it that you guys really don't mesh and speak and communicate? And when they do, it's usually, I haven't heard you say really much bad about them, anything bad about them, but them talking bad about you. So how does that work? Because you all are still on tour, or were on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a challenging question, just because, there were a lot of people, like let's just take the concept of brotherhood, right? Correct. You know what I mean? Everybody has a different version of that, unfortunately, because some people don't actually have siblings. You know what I mean? It means different things to different people. So I would say in one aspect through our journey, we were put together to be brothers. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think in essence we were. You know what I'm saying? I think that, there were a lot of people, that made sure that we connected and then disconnected. You know what I mean? Certain people on our journey, it's almost like we were made to be brothers to be secret enemies. You know what I mean? And there's only certain stories that could kind of, embody like what that means, because I believe in real brotherhood, jealousy doesn't exist. You might feel like, okay, well, dang, look at my bro, he going up. I want to be inspired, but it never makes you vindictive. It never makes you jealous. It never makes you go past a certain point, and with our journey, things have went way past go, you know what I'm saying? So, I would say in the aspect of our journey, we have a brotherhood, But in reality, you know what I mean, I wouldn't say that they identify as what I consider my brother, like my brother Orion. You know what I mean? Like our journey, the things that we've shown each other, you know, the challenging times we have, the way we got through that. You know, that's how you're able to really truly identify who someone is to you in your life. You know what I mean? Somebody that loves you, you know, they don't do certain things.
That's real.
You know, they don't say certain things. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if we just really looking at it, you know what I mean, as far as what it is, you know what I'm saying? If it act like a duck, if it talk like a duck.
And how is it?
Well, if it act and talk, it is. So basically, that's what he's saying.
If being fake as fuck was a person, Omarion is fit in that category because he throws shade and don't add no fucking body. Okay, he need to stop it because what he's saying is, you know what? He just need to shut up. He talks way better than he sings. He should talk his songs and not sing them. Let's start there.
Oh damn, he ain't allowed to sing no more.
Hell no, he can't sing. What do you mean? Oh my goodness. I understand what he's saying. I really, really do. But he's so full of shit, it's not even funny. He does not take accountability for any fucking thing. He makes it seem like everybody else was fucked up except for him. He's implying that everybody else was jealous of him, but not acknowledging the fact as to why and how they went to war for him to be in certain spaces, and he never even said fucking thank you. Like, is he forgetting that we heard all of this? Is he forgetting that they came with receipts? Because he wasn't supposed to be the lead singer. There was a different voice there, and they fought for his ass to be in the group. So what are you talking about, jealousy? That don't sound like a jealous brother to me. That sounds like a brother that wants you to win. So I'm confused. Or is it just me?
No, you're not. It's not just you. I really do feel like whatever they was doing, he doing the same shit.
Yeah, he's making it seem like he's exempt and he's above it and he's so fucking bothered. And he's bothered. He's very much so bothered.
And he was doing the same thing to their asses behind the scenes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it just don't make no fucking sense, fucking weirdo. You can't sing and you're being weird.
I was curious about what he was gonna say with them still being out on tour.
Well, they were. They're not on tour anymore.
Oh, okay. So they won't be working together no more.
I don't think so.
Shit, they will if they get broken up. They gonna have to.
Listen, they need to settle. It sound like, listen, Omarion must ain't never got his ass beat. Orion must have been his savior because the way this man talk, I would take it as shade and disrespect, and I would have slapped the shit out of him. His brother Orion can really fight and must have fought a lot of his battles because that's what it sounds like. Because this man talks shit, he throws rocks and hides his hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not cool. And you didn't treat them like brothers either. So don't act like you did, sir. You're dead.
Oh, Omarion, get it together. You gotta get it together.
And I just want the record to reflect that you cannot spell Omarion without Mario.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, did you see him? I follow Omarion. Did you see he tried to sing the other day? I said, Michelle gonna get on his ass.
Who tried to sing?
Who tried to sing?
You know what's funny? You want me to tell you what the funniest part of this is?
Or they done talked about his ass and he took it down. Let me see.
The funniest part of this is that you even acknowledge that the man is trying to sing.
Well, you know.
So that means that my opinion might be fact because other people also feel like when people hear Mario sing, they be like, "Oh, Mario was on his IG singing." If Omarion sings, oh, he was over there trying to sing, girl. You see the difference?
Yeah, so
I think he took that video. I should have saved the video when I saw it because I was like, "Ooh, I wonder if Michelle gonna see this." Nah.
Mm-mm.
Well, he said he's in the studio. I'm on his page. He's out in the studio.
Yeah, well, he better have a vocal coach there with him, and he better be drinking Brandy's tea that she made for Ray J. That Ray J did not fuck with Ray, okay?
Girl, he around there getting auto-tuned within an inch of his life. That's what he doing.
OMG. All right, well, good luck, Omarion, with your career. That's all I can say.
Not his
Speaking of
career.
singing,
Well, damn.
yeah, his whole career, because it's looking like it's real busted right about now. I want to see how many people are going to be purchasing this new album that he works on after this whole charades with this versus challenge. It doesn't look good to him.
Well, I mean, Sixx, let you tell it. You know, they got a whole little, you know what I mean?
Well, they do the B2K, but that's what I be telling you. It's B2K. It's a B2K movement, not an Omarion movement. Like, remember I told you there's certain songs of Omarion solo stuff that I like. Icebox. Icebox was a good song.
I like
Touch was a good song.
I hated Touch. I hated that song.
That was my favorite. That was one of my favorites. And then he had
I did like
O is my favorite. That's a good one. I just listened to that last night. I was like, yeah.
So you know, even though he's not a great singer, he has hit music as a solo artist. You know what I'm saying?
He's a horrible singer.
He's a horrible live singer. Period.
He's a Milli Vanilli.
Okay, but he got some hits. Y'all just said y'all like the old album. I didn't even listen to the whole old album. I just
but it's a different
I just like that song.
It's a different.
Oh, it's just a song. Okay, I thought it was the album.
He wasn't.
Yeah, I only look. Let me just tell y'all. I only got 3 songs of his that I like: Entourage, Icebox, and Touch. That's it.
Well, no,
that's
he had that other song with his brother's baby mom.
What other song?
The one where she came on there singing about eating the booty like groceries.
Oh yeah,
that's not one of my faves.
Well, I'm just saying that was a catchy song.
It's with Shantee, I think.
Yeah, that's Orion's baby mom, ain't it?
Oh, it's
don't ask me. I don't know.
I think her first child is with Omarion, and then her current. Yeah, but she was if you do come close to me, that one.
Yeah. Girl, anywho, I just want to see how this album is going to do. Because after this whole charades, I don't think his music is going to be popping like that.
Perfect. That means you're going to be following it, so you could let us know, because guess who's not checking for it? Me.
Let me tell you something. If it come across the timelines, just like with everything else that I don't give 0 fucks about, and it come across the timeline, I bring it to the curb. We talk about it. So if it comes,
if it comes out, and if it sounds good, I'll listen. You know.
Yeah, I give anything 10 seconds.
Damn, what happened to 10 minutes, ma'am?
Well, it's a song. We don't have 10 minutes in the song, Sean. We don't have 10 minutes in the song. You got 10 seconds.
But
okay,
10 seconds is a little short.
But you cannot use that rule with a book. Okay, you just can't.
Well, I said 10 minutes for a book. 10 minutes for my movie. But I said that I, was given this book because it was, it wasn't clicking for me in the beginning. I'm just saying.
And for those
I pushed through.
We did go live, and Can You Read or Not? To discuss the first 5 chapters of the book. So if you missed it, make sure you now read chapters 1 through 10 and report back to Can You Read or Not next Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, please and thanks.
Yeah, now that's an advertisement.
That's an advertisement right there. Let me tell y'all. Look, I understand that it is hard and challenging to read a book when you have, so much day-to-day stuff going on. Trust and believe me, after these first 2 books are out of the way, we will be making sure that the next reads that we go with going forward will be something that's on Audibles, so that you can listen while you work. Okay, listen while you work, because this stuff like this, when it's a hard read for me, I normally would go to Audibles and buy it so I could listen to it. Hint: remember when the book came out, the so-called sequel to Winter's book? What was the name of the book?
Coldest winter ever. The name of the
cold,
book was called Life After Death. Girl, I
Life
still got
After
it right
Death
here.
was the worst follow-up book for me personally that I could have ever bought to read. That was a hard read for me. And thank curse to Joy, honey. Joy came through with that Audibles and I was able to finish that book and listen to it. Because, honey, that book was just not gonna get read visually for me because I had checked out. I literally checked out and was ready to be done. But as a group, we were all reading this book together so that we could talk about this book and stuff like that. It just was a hard read for me. That's how this book started out for me, and I had to keep pushing. Okay, I had to take notes.
The good thing though is that these books are really, really short. They are easy chapters to read.
Facts.
They're definitely not as thick as Life After Death was. Life After Death definitely has some pages to it.
Oh God.
But these are quick and easy reads. So yeah, chapters 1 through 10. And you have to read chapters 1 through 5 to understand 6 through 10. Chapters 1 through 5 laid the foundation. So yeah, read them, please. Thanks. Next Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can you read or no? I mean,
and set y'all reminders.
You can't read. Okay?
Yeah, set y'all reminders because I have a reminder set on the page, but let me just explain something to you because the girls have told me they don't even get notifications when I go live on that page. I don't know what's up with Facebook. So I'm apologizing to y'all ahead of time if you do not get the notifications. I have set that page up to go live every Sunday at 3 p.m. until we're finished with this book. And then we start our new book. And then I'm going to set another different time frame for the next book. But it is on the page. If you are already following that page, you have access to go in and view the events. And you can set reminders and notifications for yourself. If you are like me, have a busy lifestyle and you may forget, we got too many, access to these little computerized phones in your hand that can set reminders to tell you when you need to read your book or when we're going live. Like you can set those reminders up, boo, and so that you could be there and be on time. So again, going forward, I apologize if you're not getting your notifications. Facebook is a fuck up, okay? And second of all, going forward after these first 2 books, we're going to make sure that you have access to any books that we read on Audibles because baby, some books ain't gonna be setting good with me. I'm letting y'all know right now. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so come with your recommendations too. We are open to recommendations for books.
Right, and we're still looking for a nickname for the Can You Read or No book club. Okay, just like we got the Curbsters for Six's Word on the Curb. We need a name. We need a nickname for the Can You Read or No book club. Okay. All right, let's get into it since we're still talking about people making music and bringing out music. The Isley Brothers announced a new album, Make Me Say It Again, Girl, for September the 30th. Are you here for it or no?
Can we first stop and take a moment to look at
just look at Daddy do?
Because I'm like, did he have work done? This is Mr. Biggs, correct?
Yes.
Okay, because he don't look like the Mr. Biggs that I remember. That man looked good in this picture.
I'm letting y'all know he had work done, and I was telling Mama Joe because Mama Joe is in love with Mr. Isley, honey, since day one.
Mama
and
Joe,
I didn't. Girl, she been in love like she be in love, with her baby daddy Smokey. But let me just tell you. They both have had work done. I had to tell my mama, I said, Mama, you know that there's a difference with him, right? You can remember the before and look at this after. There's a big surgery situation that went on and took place because he ain't never looked hot to me.
No, not to me neither. But his surgery goes to you because whatever the fuck you did your motherfucking thing here because I didn't even realize that was him.
Yeah, facts.
He got the zaddy beard and everything.
Girl, when they did that little verses, honey, but between the Elements and him and the Isleys, I was like, wait a minute, Paw. The bearded game is alive with the elderly, honey. With the elderly.
Looking good.
Looking good. Let me take a look because
I am here for the music. I like the Isley Brothers. I like their music. So most music today is trash. When you have older artists coming out with some music, I just hope that they're not giving into this new era of bullshit. That's what they call the music. I call it bullshit. So I hope that this holds true to the classics that we miss, that we need out in these streets.
I think they're sticking to their roots, because I just heard a song with them and Beyonce the other day, and it definitely sounds like a Isley Brothers song.
Beyonce.
They did a song with
I'm
Beyonce.
already not enthused.
They said it's called "Say It Again," I think.
Oh my gosh!
It ain't nothing she could say again for me.
It sounds like an Isley Brothers song, though.
I mean, anytime you take a classic and fuck up a classic, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna have you on any of my music. Personal opinion for y'all, you know.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give it a listen. I'm here for it.
Let me see what they're saying in the chat, honey. They say, love me some Round Isley. Me too. Yes, love the Isley music. Okay, it's a remake. I bet. Oh, Mama said it's a remake. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And then Danielle said, stop talking about the elderly. Danielle, you ought to know. Ooh, child, you ought to know. She said, who was Justine said it's a remake from Make Me Say It Again. Yeah, they don't need to ever have Beyonce on a remake. I'm just saying, that's my personal opinion. The way she messed up, you know, one of the iconic songs of all times. And y'all know the song I'm talking about. I wouldn't say it again. But let me just tell y'all, one of the main reasons that I think, and this is my personal opinion, of why they are retiring. This is their last and final album. They're hanging it up because Ron Isley's voice is not what it used to be. If you remember, they had a some award show that he was singing live on, and something was going on. The cue wasn't happening, or what was supposed to come up with. And honey, his voice did not sound the best. And I understand he's older. I get it. But you know, just like Aretha say, you take care of your voice, it'll take care of you in the long run. So something is arising with the Isleys. Okay, let's take a listen at what take a look at this source.com article. They said, Make Me Say It Again, girl, the Isleys is coming out with a new one. The original single was from 1975 album The Heat Is On. The remake was released days after Beyonce's new album Renaissance. The new Isley Brothers album will feature Friends and Family, which features Snoop Dogg. Let's see who else. Oh, this is his wife, right? That's his real wife right here.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Snoop Dogg. Well, where's the rest of the damn article? Did I pass somewhere and say click or something? Child. I don't even want to play this snippet of him and Beyonce, because I think it's gonna make me mad. And then I'm gonna have a whole bash of Bay for the next 5 minutes for y'all. And I know y'all tired of hearing me roast her ass. It got to be more to this article, but I guess not. So if y'all interested in taking a peek at it, then y'all gonna have to tune in and listen to it. I want to see what other songs they got on this album besides the one with Beyonce. I give zero fucks about what Beyonce is on. That's my own personal opinion. You say yeah. Mama said yeah. She said, oh Lord. Y'all already know. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I just got a notification for some breaking news. Live footage of Bishop Whitehead being detained by the police. Hold on, let me go to that.
They arrested your stupid ass.
Girl, what is going on?
Did y'all hear about him choking up one of his church members today?
No, is that what this is all about? I just got this notification.
Yeah, girl. One of his church members. Girl, let me send you this damn video. I must have forgot to send it to you. I sent it to Dr. J because you know she like the church folk.
Right. Well, you know that the Curve should be getting this all the time. Anytime some damn breaking news going on. Let me see, because they just said he puts the pause. Okay, let's watch this one, honey. I got this. This is from Dave.
You got it? Okay.
Well, I don't know. This from Dave.
Girl, yeah, the woman was speaking in tongues.
Okay, Sean sent it to me. Hold on, let me see, because this is Davy's live
I was
show.
over here praise dancing when y'all said he was getting arrested.
Girl, I cannot
believe the lady
believe it.
was apparently speaking in tongues, And I guess he thought she was putting on a show. Trying to go viral or something. So he got mad. Say, get her up out of here. Get her up out of here.
What?
I was like, oh shit.
Let me pull this up right quick, because that's just crazy, honey. They say they didn't got his ass arrested. He didn't got his ass arrested.
Girl, they got him right on video assaulting that woman. Now she pressed charges. He gonna get a little charge off for that.
He just seemed to be getting himself in trouble.
Karma.
Right? Here you go. Lord Jesus put his hands on a woman and chokes her out during the live service.
Well, come preach. Come on up here. Come on up here. Yeah, come on, Lord. Yes, Lord. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Let's pray in the spirit, y'all. Roko shana ma 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 si. Roko bo shata ba ba ba. Rete bebe go shata ba. Ata ba boko shata ma si. Roko shene ma ba.
It's trying to speak in tongue contest.
Ba ba. Rete be go shana ba. Hey, glory to God. Now remove her out of here. Now move her out of here.
Oh.
Move her out of here. Amen. Come on, let's give Jesus a round of applause, y'all. Hey, yes, Lord. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Let's give Jesus a round of applause. Now let's give Jesus a round of applause. While they take pictures and they want to be on social media, take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take the pictures. Take.
No, they didn't slow it down.
I want to see. Look,
oh.
Pastor, what the hell, man?
The pictures.
Pastor, no. Lord help us.
The pictures. Go over here. Go over here. Grab her out. Grab her out. Now you're gonna grab her out. Grab her out. Grab her out. Get downstairs. Grab her.
Lord have mercy.
This is crazy.
Amen. Amen.
Girl, she said amen.
You're not gonna come in my space. I feel threatened. Amen. Amen.
There you go with the bullshit. He feel threatened.
Amen. Amen. Let's get back to the word of God. Clap it up.
Oh. Well, I got the live footage, you guys. After he didn't threw this lady out, honey. They didn't got caught. He didn't got caught with an arrestation. Let's pull that clip up, honey. I didn't set it up so we could go straight to it. This is coming from Davy's YouTube page. I don't know if you follow him, but he ended up getting the live footage himself. So let's take a listen. Here we go.
Commotion is going on, so maybe he's about to get arrested, you guys. A lot of commotion is going on over there. It's a lot of commotion. A lot of commotion. I don't know what's being said, but it's a lot of commotion. Oh, he cussing. He said what? He said, what the fuck you mean? What the fuck you mean I am a victim?
The pastor?
That's what they saying. They hear him saying.
Oh, whoa.
Because y'all know he already tried to get me arrested. Just because I said I got niggas for him. He said he knows his right. Which I do. Oh, I hope they arrest his ass. They must be. Uh-oh, they getting him. They getting him. I see his shoes under the truck. Why his shoes moving like that? What they doing? What they doing, cousin? I can't see it. He resisting, I tell you that. He resisting? They trying to arrest him, y'all. They trying to arrest him. I'm not going over there for the footage. I'm sorry. He can't get No, Party said go over there to stay out the pig's way. Go. Now they got their phones up. He getting arrested. Yes. Yes. Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out of here.
Okay.
That is getting arrested. He hit a woman. Yeah. He hit a lady in his church today. He's going to jail. No, the bishop, the fake bishop.
The fake bishop.
She is not playing, okay?
Yo, where's your friend, B? I don't know. What? My nigga, nobody looking for the girl. No, don't make fun of her. Tasha, I'm sorry. Where you at, girl? He going to jail. He going to jail. He going to jail, y'all. Ain't nobody protecting shit.
I'm glad the police arrested Pastor or Bishop Whitehead because he deserved to be. Here's a photo of the woman that he grabbed in church this morning, and this is some of the effects of what he left behind. There's a large scrape or scar or scratch, whatever you want to call it, welt on her neck from him grabbing her up like that. And she is injured. She was embarrassed and whatnot. That's just not cool. There was no reason for him to touch her. And again, this is the after effect. So he deserves to be arrested. There's a cause and effect. So lock him up. He deserves to be locked up. He keeps breaking the rules and thinks that it's okay because he's a bishop or connected to certain people. I'm a man of the cloth, so there's no reason. You know how these black people are. They get unruly, and now I got to get them together. That's not okay. So I'll keep you guys updated. I love you all. Until the next video. Bye.
All right, there you have it, y'all. This was breaking news. Breaking news, honey. The pastor, Bishop Whitehead, assaulted a lady in church today, and then the police came and arrested his ass for the assault, honey. So he is now locked up. Okay, he is locked up, and as so he should.
Yeah, I heard them already trying to get his defense together. My personal space, I was scared. Whatever, sir. You weren't scared of a damn thing because that woman was walking on by you. She wasn't coming towards you.
She wasn't. She was walking past him. He already told them that he wanted her out of there. He should have just let them escorted her out. He didn't even have to put hands on her. That's crazy as shit.
Don't have deacons or whoever, you know. It's crazy.
That's crazy as hell. You know what? He seemed to just keep getting himself in trouble. Every time we turned around, there's something going on with him. Something going on with him.
He was traumatized after the robbery.
He can go to the deepest parts of hell. Don't he want to do a celebrity fight with somebody for no reason?
Yeah, Hughley.
Yeah. So Pastor, Bishop, whatever the fuck you are, go to the deepest parts of hell. This is karma. Okay.
Unbelievable.
This is your karma, sir. Go to the deepest parts of hell, right where you belong. Be blessed.
Unbelievable. Let's see what the chat is saying. They say, yeah, I just saw that on Instagram. He was detained for choking a church member, and either the minister was choking or hitting one of the church members, and said he is known for doing that. So this is a regular for him? This is a regular for him? Girl. Putting his hand on church members? Because, you know, before then it was the fake robberization, you know? Child. It's always something. At this point, they need to just, you know, he needs to be out of service. You know what I'm saying? There's too much stuff going on. And don't he got a whole lawsuit against Larry Reed and a couple of other people? He's suing their asses because they were saying that, you know, he faked this robbery and stuff. So now he was suing them.
Can we just talk about how he still got motherfuckers in the church to begin with? Like all the children is fake, but he still got a congregation. How?
How? Yeah.
Girl, how you know when I'm telling you, when it is a man of the cloth, people really do have them up on a pedestal. I don't get it either. Don't get me wrong, but they do.
They need to burn that cloth. I don't like it. It stinks.
I mean, they overlook it the same way we overlook, you know, R. Kelly. We just overlook
who is we?
Shit, we overlooked R. Kelly for a lot of years, myself included. I've been bumping them, you know.
Well, I still want to listen to him. That doesn't take away from the fact that he can do music. But we ain't overlook shit because if the opportunity presented itself for me and my daughters to be around him, guess who won't be around him?
No. I was never that damn stupid.
So that's what I'm saying. We didn't really overlook anything. We were in positions where we couldn't really do shit, right? Unless we would continue to go to concerts. I never went to an R. Kelly concert.
Yeah,
So, no,
me either. But
we
I
didn't
did
allow
buy
that.
his CDs.
But the people in these churches, when you know that your pastor, your bishop, your whatever they call it is a fuck boy, and you still go to church and you put in a collection plate, you a fuck boy too.
Oh well.
Well, huh, teacher? Oh, well. Well, well, now his ass is locked up all over again, y'all. Child, it's just always something. I don't know what else to say about this whole situation.
Pastor, you can't be yoking people up. What the hell, man? What's wrong with y'all?
And that just seems so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And what really ticks me off about him is he always is trying to be flashy and everything, talking about his jewelry and stuff, coming to church all flashy like that. Like, like you just rubbing it in the face that you just stealing the whole congregation's money just so you can still, look your best. That's just what I say personally. Now, I understand that he claims he got other businesses as well. And if you ask me, those businesses are skeptical too. Shit.
Can we say money laundering?
Yeah.
You
got to beat him for money laundering.
He got other businesses.
Yeah,
he
to
was
cover
at
up.
church. He was at church with $400,000 worth of jewelry. The people that robbed him walked into said church and walked past the entire fucking congregation or whoever was in there and only went to his ass. That's it. That's it. And left.
Yeah.
Money laundering, allegedly.
Okay.
Danielle say she did go to an R. Kelly concert and it was pretty damn good. I will admit. It was held here at one of our casinos. Okay, Danielle. Yes.
Well, I did tell you guys that he thought his music is good, so of course his concerts is good, and we know the brother can sing, so I wouldn't expect for his concerts not to be good. So, I just really hate that he was doing the things that he was doing because I sure would love to see him do a versus challenge. Okay. All right, let's get into the next hot topic, y'all. According to Deadline.com, Disney chief Bob Chapek sees clear path for Hulu to merge with Disney once Comcast buyout is complete. So you already know that the prices is about to go up for the Hulu. Disney CEO Bob Chapek, coming off a promotional blitz at the company's D23 conference last weekend, reiterated many of those messages for a Wall Street audience, but struck a more definitive tone than ever before in outlining the future of Hulu. So, how many people got Hulu accounts? Show a hand in the chat.
I mean, I have one, but it's free through my.
It's free for you, yeah. No, the people that are actually paying to have the Hulu, show of hands, because they're saying now that they're going to be merging with Disney Plus. Now I pay for Disney Plus.
Well, I mean, not for nothing. So, like, I have it for free through my cell phone provider, right? But it's bundled. Right. So I have Hulu, I have Disney Plus, and I have ESPN. So they're kind of all under the same umbrella.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure that a price increase would affect them in that way. Considering if you bundle the service anyway, you get a significant discount. And even then, it's still way cheaper than Netflix. So there's that, right? And then the merger, if I read this correctly, they can't really do anything with Comcast for, I think they still have 2 more years before they can do anything.
Right. So just to let y'all know, Hulu actually was created from Comcast, and Comcast sold Hulu. So, which I was surprised that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. So them still having a small stake in it and stuff like that, possibly, I don't know, but I know they sold it. So what they're saying in this article, and let me read this little part: the thing that you worry about when your Disney is brand friction with some of the content that may have in general entertainment. Chapek said, I am amazed every day in this job how elastic the Disney brand is. I would tell you that we have had no blowbacks whatsoever in terms of including that general entertainment content on a Disney branded streaming proposition in territories outside of the United States. I'm not saying it would be received exactly like that in the United States, but it gives us some reason to believe that we have more degrees of freedom than anybody would ever have speculated. So I guess they're trying to open it nationwide because, you know, Disney Plus has a large following in and out of the United States. How does Hulu match with Disney Plus? Because I'm telling you, Disney Plus has nothing but their stuff on there. So Star Wars, anything that was a Disney movie, all of that. Remember, they took off having, you know, I was pissed off because, you know, I watch like every year I have my favorite type of cartoon shows that I like, whether it's, you know, the Christmas with Charlie Brown, whether it's the Halloween special with Charlie Brown, their Christmas special, like certain old school cartoons, and they were taking them off TV because they were putting it all up under the umbrella of the Disney Plus. And in order for you to see it now every year, you know, like I taped some of them shows because I was like, fuck y'all, I wasn't finna sit up here and buy Disney Plus, but I ended up doing it anyway because all the new episodes of Star Wars they got coming out, because y'all know I love me some Star Wars. So I ended up buying it anyway for that. And then that's when I was like, oh, they got all the cartoons over there. So, you know, that kind of pissed me off that they did that, because I've been growing up with these, you know, cartoons and stuff for certain holidays all of my life, for y'all to turn around and say you're going to take it away just to put it in the app. But neither here nor there. You know, a lot of people, the word on the curb is that they're going to be seeing an increase, like this increase with Netflix. They're trying to compete a little bit more with Netflix and do all of this other stuff. And that may end up being like, you know, a war on prices, so to speak. So we have to see. Let's see what the chat say. Oh, you say you got Hulu Danette. Okay. Mama Joe said, well, oh, she went to see R in concert. He was 45 minutes late and only sung snippets. And you know, we had this conversation too, Mama Joe, because you got one man that has if you go on the Googler and search R. Kelly, he has 4+ pages of songs that he has wrote for himself and for others. There is no possible way for one person who have that large of a catalog to give you great hits in 2 hours. So at some point in time, he shouldn't have been late. So shame on you, R. Kelly, for being late for that concert, because you of all the greats that you have, you needed to make sure that you start your concert on time so we could at least get a few of your damn songs in the full content, 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, but there's no way for him to give you all of the songs and sing them straight through.
Right.
Yeah. So you have Disney Plus too. Yes, I got Disney Plus. So we'll just have to keep a little eye out on this, you guys, and, you know, just start checking, you know, to see what goes on. If you got Disney Plus and you pay for it, start just checking and see what your price is going to do. Because I'm telling you right now, it's reasonable. Okay. Right now, Netflix is not, you know, they got one more chance with me. One more chance. Netflix getting
they been
one more chance.
Increase for a long time, Netflix. So y'all gonna alienate your customers real. But you know what? Netflix is contemplating dropping the shows week by week instead of all the episodes at one time. But I'm like, people go to Netflix because you can binge with no commercials. You know, that's what we like.
That's what we like.
Well, I just want the record to reflect that my Netflix has been canceled.
Oh, Shantee said y'all that went up too many times for her.
Yeah, they get up to the deep part. And you know what's crazy? I have Hulu. I have the Disney Plus bundle. Again, that's Hulu, ESPN, and Disney Plus, right?
Oh,
and then the kids have HBO, and that's included in my cell phone plan. HBO Max is included in my internet plan. Paramount Plus is included in the Walmart Plus plan for delivery. And mind you, I'm the family. Fuck y'all Netflix, because if you're listening, I don't give a damn. I'm just the one in my family where everybody use my password, my login.
And now they trying to cut that out.
But they can go to hell, okay? Because they ain't gonna stop it. But since it's been canceled, ain't not near person and my family said shit. Which means that y'all don't have no good fucking content anyway. Y'all charging bullshit. Go to hell, Netflix.
Well,
y'all got too much competition in these streets.
Now they are. And honey, from what I heard, they done lost a lot of workers and stuff too. So, you know, they ain't working with the same load they was used to working with. Shame on you, Netflix. Shame on you. Well, let's get into this this next clip of y'all is to help pay some bills. We gotta go to commercial. Here we go. What's tea? This is your girl Sixx, and I'm coming to you live. We want to know what the tea is, but I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me. But if you got some tea and you want to spill it, then go ahead and drop us an email at sixwordonthecurve@outlook.com. Why? You wonder why? What? Because, bitch, we know. We want to know the school. We want to be able to come out with some stuff about these celebrities too. We want the tea. You know we are always messy and petty and extra. So hit your girl Sixx up and give us all the tea that you know, and we'll be able to share it on our lives as well, because we want breaking news, and I'm coming to be petty. You heard? That's right, you guys. You got some tea you want to spill, you can either inbox me or you can email it to me at sixwordonthecurve. That's SIXXWOTC@outlook.com. Make sure you put in the subject line, what's tea, so I know that it is gossip, honey, that needs to get out and about immediately. Okay. Who's saying that you guys are having some issues? Is anybody else frozen besides because I'm on my cell phone watching it and I see everything is progressing. So you may want to just double check your Wi-Fi and make sure you're in a good spot, Justine, because from what I can see, we're pretty good. So leg out. Okay, you back? Okay, perfect. We're going to the next commercial. Shantee. And if you're looking to get healthy, rejuvenated, glowing skin like her, you need to check out our website. Take a look. That's it, you guys. You know it. You want to get some healthy, glowing, rejuvenated skin, you got to check out Michelle Shantee's website at www.naturalsbymichelleshantee.com and go on over there and get you some stuff. I got stuff that I use from her on a daily and love the way my skin glows and how it looks refreshed. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's get into it, because you guys, I did not bring up, because it was more about Diddy, but I don't know if you heard that Diddy says a label tried to remove his executive producer credit from Nipsey Hussle's Victory Lap album. And he was talking about it on a radio station. Now, child, let me just say something. I know the fuck you ain't talking about somebody trying to take something from you, Diddy, as much as you have taken from everybody else. Allegedly. But let's take a listen and see what he does state. Okay, here we go. Oh, Daddy.
And Nip is, Yeah. So he's a fan of hard work and also the entrepreneurialism. He was like, yo, man, I want you like meant to me. You know what I'm saying? Nip had no.
All right, here we go. I had it on because it was playing in the background. My bad.
I want you to mentor me. I want to get into real estate. I want you to teach me all your your business secrets. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whatever you got. So you're on a marathon, and Nip is, a fan of hard work. So he's a fan of hard work and also the entrepreneurialism. He was like, yo, man, I want you to mentor me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nip had no ego. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Nip came to me and said, I want you to mentor me. I want to get into real estate. I want you to teach me all your, your business secrets. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whenever you got questions, pull up. And then on his last album, people do not know this. Somebody tried to jerk me, but I fixed it. I actually am one of the executive producers of Nipsey Hussle's last album,
Victory Lap.
Yeah, Victory Lap. So a lot of people don't know this. We got them to change it in Wikipedia. Somebody over at the label tried to leave my name out, but he came to me and said, I want you to be a part of helping me finish up this album. And so I was a part of not just the records I was on with him on his last album. He was like, yo, I'm a big fan of like Life After Death. You know what I'm saying? And I know you got like that vibe, but I'm bringing like that vibe. Like my stuff, it has a West Coast sound, but it also has a bad boy sound. So I felt like, yo, I really need you to come and help me out with this. So that's why I have so much footage of us in the studio, because like the last 5 days of him finishing the album, he came to me and said, would you come on as one of the executive producers? And man, we had just started really getting extra close and tight. And then, you know, everything happened. But individual that like sent from God. And I know we sad and I know that we miss him, but I'm telling you, like, he did his work. The way he has inspired, the way he inspires me, he did his work and he represented LA like no other top-notch, glorious, godly, positive, loving, trying to save the community. Like, this cat is really real. He was up there to me with Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and all the other Latino freedom fighters and stuff like that. He was a revolutionary, man. He was the cat.
He was not shot. He was not killed. He was assassinated.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. So you run the marathon and Nip
all right, and let's be clear, but is it me or does anytime Diddy has some kind of association with an artist, they come up deceased?
I mean, that hasn't happened a lot, has
it? That's all I could say. Allegedly.
Ooh.
But okay, so you fought to get your creditors right off Nipsey Hussle's album. Okay, perfect. But what about all the credit rights that all of your artists under the Bad Boy label deserves?
That's a fair question.
I just don't have time for Diddy and his mess all the time. This is why they doing the whole dragorization with him. It's like, okay, you need to stop it, homie. You need to stop it. For real, though. For real. Okay. I don't know. That Victory Lap album was the bomb. I will say that. I will say that. That Victory album was the bomb. It was.
Definitely.
And I miss Nipsey because Nipsey had a way of getting through to any and all individuals. You know what I'm saying? Whether he was on, you know, down with whatever he was a part of as far as, you know, his gang affiliation or whatever, he was able to put money back into the community, and he was telling people how they can do it as well. So with him, we lost a great one because he was actually doing what he aspired to do, you know, what he was sought out to do. Just say it. I just always keep continuing to say we still always keep losing the great of our generation, like for real. Anytime somebody was able to stand up for something in regards to the Black community, it seems like we always have to deal with a death every time. Let's just say it. So, you know, big ups to Diddy for getting his rights back. Let's get into it, girl.
Fuck Diddy.
You know, because most definitely you don't want to sit up here and not have credit for the work that you do, but you don't want to give credit for the others, right?
Nobody knew Diddy was on the album, and him fighting for credit, he don't get no kudos points and no respect because he owe motherfuckers.
Yeah. It sounds like everybody is saying these karmas is coming back to him out in the streets, honey. The karmas. Let's give a big warm of applause, you guys, for Brandy getting her own line.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, congratulations for sure. I saw that. I'm interested. I'm like, that's a cute twist how they did it. Because her name is Brandy. Stella Rosa.
Yeah.
Got her Brandy. I thought that was mad cute. And the notes that it reads sounds rather intriguing. So I'm might indulge.
Yeah, I might have to. Now, I haven't been a brandy person in a long time, drinking dark liquor too. It's been a long time for it, but I'm here to try it. According to Brandy's Instagram page, she said, I'm so excited to introduce Stella Rosa's new product. She tagged them, featuring me. It's a handcrafted premium fruit blended brandy that comes in 3 unique flavors: smooth black, honey peach, and tropical passion, making it the perfect blend for any occasion. But we've got an even bolder surprise for you. Stella Rosa Brandy is throwing a launch party in Los Angeles. Click the link in my story to enter a chance to win a trip to attend and meet me, Brandy. So shout out to Brandy. I'm super happy for her. It seems like everything is picking up. Oh, she looks so pretty on these clips too. A lot of stuff is picking up for her lately.
Girl, Brandy know how to keep a coin coming in. You hear me?
A girl.
Yes, you do. This brandy better be good though, because Stella Rosa ain't all that to me. People was raving about the different wines and shit like that, and it ain't do shit for me. But this is brandy, so this is different. So I'm gonna give it a go.
Yeah,
the bottle's cute.
The bottles is cute.
Yeah, the package and the presentation is cute. They did that. They definitely did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't no drinker, so I doubt I'll be trying it, but kudos to you, Brandy.
Girl, yeah. I'm here for the liqueur. Big shout out to Brandy.
I'm dead.
Oh, Leonard was interviewing Joe in regards to this PNB Rock situation, and they was having this cold conversation. Let's take a listen to what they say.
We just had a major tragedy earlier in the week with PNB Rock. Rest in peace to him. You happen to be an expert in hip hop and hood etiquette. Okay, so most rappers consider themselves real when they stay in the hood after achieving a certain level of success. Is that real or is it just dangerous?
I think it's real, and it's also real dangerous. And so, like me, I have businesses in the community. We built schools in our stores, but then Fat Joe's dumb if he gets killed in front of one of his stores because he's still in the hood. Right. And he ain't got to be in the hood, right? And so the young brother was supporting black-owned businesses, going to the Roscoe's Chicken with his wife and his kid. And so we get all these deflections of, oh, but his wife posted the chicken. Oh, he's not supposed to wear jewelry. How about we not supposed to kill each other? Right?
What you're saying is absolutely true, and that's how it should be, but that's not the way it is, Joe.
No, we shouldn't kill each other. And so what should happen is, I used to stick people up. I used to rob people. No, I'm being honest. I'm not trying to front for y'all. I'm not against him robbing them. Caught him, rob him. Why you gotta kill him?
I agree.
Why you gotta kill him? And that's what bothers me. And not only destroy that family, this ain't nothing to laugh about, y'all. Not only destroy that family, but what about the other families that are sitting in Roscoe's and they see somebody get their brains blown out in front of them? You destroy the whole village with one shot.
Well, that was really interesting and blatant, Joe. I have to agree with him on that one too, though, because, now they're out here, like I was telling people before, like, never post where you are. Like, I don't, like, go and do what you're supposed to do, because they're saying that the post that the girlfriend did is what caused somebody to come there or be there or whatever. They saw that he was there and caused this whole shooterization. Am I right with that?
That's what they're saying, but they also said that he posted the location initially. They posted it like in the parking lot of the restaurant in front of the car or whatever, and then ultimately it was confirmed by her putting whatever she put. I think that both of those factors are 100% irrelevant, because the way it sounds like it was explained at the restaurant. Because it ain't nobody saying that somebody ran in from outside of the place, you know what I mean? And somebody dropping the location shouldn't matter. It really should. And I 100% agree with Joe here. He said nothing wrong. You know what I mean? If you do want to rob somebody, I mean, I'm against that too, but you don't have to fucking kill them.
Right.
Yeah, that's just unnecessary. And you know, the thing about it is, if they drop their location or not, if they're in the hood, I don't know where Roscoe's is. They say it's in the hood. If it's in the hood, that'll only take a phone call. Somebody see you walking in. Somebody down here at Roscoe's. Come on.
I think the worst part about all of this is that I'm not even sure if they did get away with his. No, they did get away because the police said something about checking local pawn shops. The reality is, right, most people that have very expensive pieces, they're either rented, which means they're insured, okay, or they purchase them and they're still insured. So there's that. And then there's also the aspect that you could take this to whatever fucking pawn shop you want. Nobody's going to take that shit. It's like an iPhone, then with the Find My iPhone feature still turned on. The pawn shop is going to say, I can't do nothing with this. So what did you really gain?
Yeah. That's just cold, though. Cold-blooded. It's just always somebody turn around getting shot. Like,
yeah, it really is awful.
One of the Curbsters said we don't know that someone could have followed him. Someone could have called from inside or something. They were saying. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they definitely could. We don't know that them dropping their location prompted somebody to rob them. I mean, from my understanding, he had just did an interview where he said somebody had approached him before and I guess was trying to rob him. So, you know, he might have just been a target. Everybody is talking about how if you go to LA, you have to check in with the elders, and he didn't do the check-in. I don't know if that's true. I'm just telling y'all what they saying. So,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, you know, regardless of whatever happened, you know, it's just the whole situation, child. He still is not breathing. Still not breathing.
You know, and I hope that they find whoever did it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I hope the hood does due diligence, and if they know who the fuck he is, they open their mouth. This ain't one of those times where the no snitching and shit. Like, this is not a no snitching scenario.
Right.
So I hope the hood does their due diligence, and because it was so many, it looked like it was so many people there. Somebody needs to say something.
Yeah. Awful. Awful.
Yeah. Y'all gotta go check it out, cause I got a guy on TikTok over here trying to go battle with me about the Nicki Minaj thing. So I'm over here responding back because I got time today. But yeah, you gotta believe it. That's exactly what he is. Because you know, I made the little snippet about Nosey Heaux clip and the guy who was saying that the bars was attacking him because he had that clip, he had released that clip, right? So I was just saying, you know, we had our little conversation about it, and I was like, well, you know, could they use that clip of hers? And somebody had posted on there saying, you know, and this is New York, so they won't allow the music video information of what you're saying in the music to be allowed in court. Okay, perfect. What about the clip that is saying her saying that, you know, if you want to know her drug of choice, you could listen to my music. So I think this was above what you have responded to her about the whole thing. So you know, basically when he said his little thing at the beginning, I said, you know, to the one person, he said, you can't use the song lyrics in the court in New York. And then I said, but they could use that video snippet of her saying how you can find her drug of choice. And so then he comes back, he was like, well, that's also not how court works, by the way. You don't get to pull snippets to lie about what Nicki said. She said plain as day in that video clip. Ain't that what I just said? She
yeah,
doesn't
but I don't think they could use that either. Because remember, they had the video of Cardi where she actually was saying that, you know what I mean? She was doing what she was doing. You know what I mean? And that didn't hold up against Sasha K and her accusations.
Well, we want, first of all, like I was saying before, because I don't be giving a zero fucks about the Barbs or any other Beyonce's crew people, the Beehive, any of those. Because I have my own opinion about whatever. Just like we have 3 different versions of how we feel about the stuff. That's the whole point of having a conversation and talking about it. But what you won't do, okay, is you won't sit up here and try to battle and argue with me about what I feel is justified. Now, I will be going into this, and we're gonna lead up to it. So this whole situation about Nosey Heaux, whatever, her attorney did come on live on Armon Wiggins' platform, and he talked about it. We're gonna pull that up and discuss it as well. But the guy was over here saying she doesn't and has never used coke. Guess Nosey should have been more careful with her words. How do you know she ain't never used coke? You been with her?
I was getting ready to say.
See, I don't like when people I don't like when people say stuff like that, because bitch, you not with her every day. You don't know what the fuck she do, what she don't do, or what she has done. Then he goes on to say, well, good luck to her. Hope she loses her home after this for what she said about a baby. Well, this ain't got nothing to do about the baby. This really does stem from her helping Jennifer, and they was trying to get all of this stuff. Like, I really do believe what Jennifer was saying about the accusations against Kenneth, and that I do believe that there was some kind of traumatization with them trying to get her to drop the charges and stuff like that. But that's my own personal opinion. Either way, I don't really care how either of it goes. Like, I give zero fucks because my whole thing is we're all just people that are outside looking in. We can make our own personal opinions about shit. If you don't know, then allegedly say, hey, I really don't know. This is alleged information. I'm not sure. But whatever, regardless to whatever happened, Nosey said what she said. Now she's getting into a whole legal lawsuit about it. And we'll all be sitting to see how it plays out, whether it plays out the way that it did with Tasha K and Cardi B, or if it goes to a different way. But the whole thing is we're having a conversation. So homie need to stand down. That's what I say. I don't give a fuck either way. I don't give a fuck either way.
You heard me?
Flat out. I don't give a fuck either way. So, anywho, let's get into it, because I was about to bring up this whole lawsuit with 50 Cent, and then we could go into the Nosey Heaux information, because I got clippings and snippets of that. Because it was a long conversation that he had with Armon Wiggins. However, 50 Cent is now in the headlines for suing the med spa for using a photo implying that he had penile enhancement treatment. And this is according to TMZ.com. He was saying every now and again, well, this is on 50 Cent page, his IG page, but every now and again, I get a fool like this shaking my head. What a way to put yourself out of business. I need that by Monday, by the way. He all coming for the money. Don't even play with him in regards to that. Because this is just how it is. But yeah, how dare you? It seems like he went over there to kind of help. I don't know did he know the chick or something prior to, and she asked him to come over and take some pictures with them. And that's what it looked like. They had pictures together.
Yeah, I don't know why you would allege that if it's not true. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's not cool. So and now they got a lawsuit.
Checked his resume before you allege anything about he says that wasn't true. Okay, so you gonna be fooled in the damn heartbeat, fool. Don't play.
Don't play at all.
Don't say shit about 50 that ain't true. Here comes sue my little ass, and he know I'm broke. Can it be confirmed or denied? Because you ain't getting me 50.
Which is crazy.
Because if he out here suing Tierra Marie, she ain't got no damn money, and he's still
after her.
He will not let it go. That when you know you ultimate petty.
Yeah. Girl.
I believe her.
Still. OMG.
I ain't about to get caught up in no bullshit with you, 50.
Yeah. Child. Just a whole mess. Oh, well, we're going to keep, watching that headline, too, because I want to see what's going to happen in regards to all of the
what did they say, though? I still have you seen the original post?
All I saw was a picture of him with the girl standing next together, posing, taking a picture. Now, maybe he was at where she was or something, and she asked for a picture and then turned around and put that picture up on their website as saying that he was
the
you know,
customer there.
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't seem right to me either, but you know.
I mean, when a person say they going to a med spa, my first thought is not that they going there for that. You know, that didn't even enter my mind, but you know.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy to me too. I was like, what the hell is going on? What's going on?
I wasn't expecting that, dude.
No. Well, good luck to him, honey, because you know he about to sue him.
Girl, you made a whole little song. Good luck to him, because you know he about to sue him. Hey,
okay.
Hey. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, let's get into it, honey, because your boy Kelvin, aka Kelvin, aka Kevin. I don't know what we call his ass anyway, but your boy Antoine Edwards had got a snippet of him going live talking about his ex, Wendy, of course, and his queen to be, Sharina. Let's take a look.
My son is a huge part of why I'm choosing to change my life. I have to be a better role model to him. I need to, you know, we went through our own situation and, you know, it had to deal with weed, you know, and you know, I'm happy to say that he is a senior, you know, going to college and he's about to graduate soon. And, you know, as his father, we stand tall and healthy. As far as his mom, you know, everybody's gonna have these questions, and I'm not gonna go on that. You know, she is getting the help that she needs, and hopefully, you know, she'll come out of this a swinger. I know she got it in her. As far as my immediate family, you know, I could not do it without the gracious help of my queen that's representing me now, Sharina Hudson, and the family I have. They everybody's family. Let's be clear. Everybody's family, and I realize that I have to swing the sword for my whole family because there are a lot of people that's trying to exploit what I have built along with my family. I'm not gonna let nobody take away from me what's mine. And I need to be very focused for the fight that's in front of me. So I'm not gonna take a lot of time because, you know, I'm getting emotional. I told myself I wasn't gonna do this. But you know what? A good friend of mine that's known me for 20 years just called me and said, Kev, whatever journey you're on right now, I see your growth. I see your passion. I see a person I never knew before. Keep going. So please don't take my tears for any kind of sign of weakness. Because anybody that know me know that I'm a fighter.
Child, there you go.
All right, Kelvin.
He's really doing
right. He turned out quickly on that whole situation when he started crying. He went be gangster right after it. Child. Whatever, Kelvin. Then you want to over here talk about your queen to be, honey, child.
She's your queen to be.
What she say?
I mean, one thing, like I told you yesterday, I think Sixx, I will give Kelvin credit for, is that when him and Wendy were together, she was in a much better state.
Mm-hmm. She was. Apparently he was doing his job as a manager and as a husband, you know,
right,
when they were together. So I never take that away from Kelvin. I just think that was just fucked up how he did
I mean,
her.
the way he did
marriage.
her, cheating on her like that was definitely wrong. But, you know, I don't know what he did to corral Wendy in there, but he need to give some tips to somebody else to corral her ass back in because I'm wrong. That video I just saw of her, woo, my boy.
Let me pull up that video because that's where I was heading, Sean. That video of her being out and about, being seen when she didn't even know which car she was trying to get into.
Girl, she was just going up, yanking on car doors. I was like, oh, this is sad. Where is her driver? Whoever to let her know, hey, I'm right here.
Because where is her driver? She don't know where she
someone else's car parked. She's all over the place.
And then whoever standing up here filming her knew. I mean, go out there and help the damn woman, Lord.
No, that's not the car. That's not the car. That's the taxi driver.
She just going from car to car. Here comes somebody want to take a damn picture. Go sit down. Y'all know she ain't in her right state.
I mean, honestly, I'm for real. If I was there, I would have been like, Wendy, let me help you find your car.
Yeah, I would have lent a hand. He only want to be over here to take a picture with her. Help her find her car because she's drunk.
Filming her, and you knew she was going to the wrong car, and you just kept filming her.
Right.
Poor Wendy.
She's standing. Where's my car?
Look at her. She just looks so lost. And where the hell is her damn driver? Was she in an Uber or was this like a hired driver? I mean, why is there such a contrast in the way Wendy got on Dukes and a t-shirt? That woman got on a jacket and pants.
Girl, that's Wendy's normal MO, honey. When have you ever seen Wendy without no damn Daisy Dukes on?
Yeah, she used to wear a fur coat or some shit. So yeah, you right.
Girl, something other than child. God bless her. I hope they did say that Wendy checked into a mental health facility to get her a wellness.
What they're calling it. So
yeah. I
mean, I pray because I hate to see it. Like I said on the last live, I hate to see somebody whose job was to use their mental capacity to be deteriorating like this. It's really sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Super sad. Oh, Wendy.
Damn.
Always something. Well, your girl did an interview recently, Sean, in regards to this whole Sheba Sheree bullshit. Child, I don't know what the hell.
Oh, well, Sheree.
Girl.
Sheree, you damn to the she ain't charging us $130 for these outfits.
Girl, you gotta just listen to the liarization she came up
What
with.
do you make of the comparisons to this one sweatsuit that somebody saw on Sheen or Shine? I don't know how to pronounce it. And you guys alluded to that with the discount code. But what do you make of that?
You know what? I guess we're all I've gotten a good production management, and they came up with the idea to maybe incorporate some other pieces that a few other pieces with my custom pieces that will offer, different price points for different people. And, everybody won't I'm in a crop top right now. Everybody can't won't wear a crop top. So incorporating other merch into the line. I'm not designing everything. I don't design hats. I don't design, things like that. So all I can say is that apparently Sheen or Cheyenne or whatever, they shop at the same production.
It's like a licensed design, right? It's like a licensed design.
I guess it's private label. Yeah, but shame on that private label for selling anything that you sell to. What's the big one? Fashion Nova or Shein. You shouldn't sell to anybody else.
Yeah, to big fast fashion places. Yeah.
Yeah, huge volumes. Yeah.
Right, but the
girl, bye. You knew damn well that you wasn't coming up with these, and these weren't coming up from scratch.
But didn't she say in a different interview or something that she confirmed that she uses the same vendor as Shein?
I don't know. Maybe she did say that. I didn't catch that. She may have said that, Shantee. But I mean, and that's what I say about it too. Now, I got a website too, lmtbs.com. And a lot of the people who sell accessories and or other types of clothes, like we all use the same manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not at home. Most of us are not at home making these products, from scratch, and we are getting it through a vendor. You know what I'm saying? So it's more than likely that they do have the same vendors for the types of t-shirt. But I just don't understand, just because her name is Sheree, that she's charging like $150 for a t-shirt with just a regular vinyl print on it. Fuck out of here.
Because my expectation is that if you've been working on something for 14 years, that everything is an original design and not some shit you can just order up. Who the You know, that's why people are giving her a hard time. Not because of that. It's because people have been waiting so long. Every season on House, like She by Sheree is coming this summer, spring, and fall, girl. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
could
but I
never
agree.
pick which one.
Girl, that shit just crazy to me. Like, how in the hell? When in the hell all that stuff come up? Like,
I
crazy as
mean,
hell.
you can't spell Sheen without She by Sheree, right?
Well, I guess so.
Oh,
Well,
you
here we
definitely
go. Or
can, friend.
Omarion without the Mario.
That's what
Sheree without.
people just be doing mad shit. I mean, I don't know what to make of it. I ain't buying nothing by Sheree because first of all, second of all, and third of all, what the fuck? Them shit's high as hell. And yeah, no, it's a pass for me, dog.
Well, I guess, everybody that's been waiting 14 years for this to come out, they are highly disappointed that, they could just go to the Shein store that they opened up or, order online. You could get the
And
same
not
exact.
trying to be funny, that's what I would do because that outfit on there was $130 and it was $33 on Shein. Who the hell gonna pay extra $100 for her logo? Shit.
Yeah, she missed the memo that we in a recession, but you know.
You hear me?
I
Girl,
digress.
she knows she tripping.
Girl, just a whole mess.
She tried it.
She tried it, most definitely. Let's get into it now, Sean. Your girl is coming straight to the doggone reality TV as well. Curbsters Simmons, they said, is going to join Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You ready for it?
Let me guess.
Well, I
She
don't
about to
watch
relaunch
Beverly
Baby
Hills,
Fat.
but
Yep, that's what I said.
So
She's coming out to relaunch Baby Fat, so she needs a platform. But according to this article on popular superstar.com, Curbsters Simmons is set to join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The model is already friends with many of the Real Housewives stars, and that can come in handy for her. Let's see if they give us the full story. Here we go. So basically, they were saying not long ago, Kimora admitted that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills producers call her all the time, but the model and entrepreneur has some worries about joining the Bravo reality show. Well, I wonder why she's concerned about it. They said in a previous interview, she told Entertainment Tonight, different producers call me all the time. People call to be part of their show all the time, but she did admit that she recently just said that I would take a meeting with the producers. Oh, here's her and her family now. Oh, look at them. They are all grown up now.
yeah, I mean, she didn't even. That's just a clickbait because it don't even say she's joining. Hell.
Well, they said she continue. I wouldn't mind doing it, but it just would have to be under the right circumstance. Because she is re-releasing Baby Fat. Her daughter here on the left, I don't know which one it is. She started modeling. She's getting into the modeling world like her mom was. And I guess, they started doing taking pictures and stuff for the items that she's going to be releasing for Baby Fat, and she's been having her daughters advertise it by wearing it, and they are being in the pictures and stuff. Just like remember the Simmons girls when they came out with their shoe collection, girl, that was some hot garbage. But I ain't want to gossip, y'all.
Listen, the only relaunch I am here for, and I mean this, like the only relaunch I am here for is Apple Bottom. If Apple Bottoms ain't coming back out, Baby Fat need to go, Fat Farm need to go, Echo need to go, Rockaware need to go. Like, stay. We don't want you to come back. It's over.
Apple bottom jeans.
But
girl, them apple bottom jeans was all that.
Them jeans, let me say something. Them jeans were affordable. They were good quality, and they fit like a glove.
Girl, like a glove, girl.
Yes.
Oh, what the
Nelly, if you listening, Nelly, if you listening, I need you to get that back and run that back, please and thanks.
What they say? Oh yeah, they were talking about She by Sheree. We are not her customers. It's okay. Her price is her price. Yeah, her price is her price, but I won't be buying it, girl. Well, I don't know if I wouldn't tune into them even if she decided to join the cast of Beverly Hills. I wouldn't give zero fucks. I don't care either way.
Come
but
on,
big up to her.
I don't give y'all the drama that y'all want at all. She ain't no fighter. She ain't a big arguer. She ain't gonna give y'all no tea, no drama, no nothing.
Oh, well, she can't go on there then. Okay.
Facts.
Keep your ass out, Kamora. All right.
Girl, bye. All right, y'all. Let's hear if everybody is cool with this. They said that this is a different world 35th anniversary, and they're supposed to be doing a Hillman's homecoming, and they're going to be celebrating with a marathon of a different world, and it's going to be hosted by Kadeem Hardison and Jasmine Guy. This is on Saturday, September the 25th on TV One.
I'm here for it.
That?
I'm here for it. Why not? Like, it wasn't a bad show. It was black people showing some level of success, being in school, falling in love, among other drama-filled things, and they aged well.
Except for Jasmine. That's my personal opinion. Don't come for me. She did not age well at all.
I mean, I think she did, because to me, she had a much more mature look on A Different World. She didn't look young as the others. She always looked more mature. So I think I stand on her aging well. But I'm here for it, because the rest of the shit on TV bullshit anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not like they're giving us nothing different. They just gonna be showing the reruns of it, which I already watch anyway on TV.
Oh, they are showing the reruns? Oh, hell.
That's what it say. It say they celebrating the 35th anniversary with a marathon of A Different World, hosted by
girl,
Kadeem.
they have a marathon every Friday.
That's what I see. Like, I don't know what's the big deal about this. So, you know, because
I mean, usually when they do stuff like this, they usually have like special commentary segments in between, where you get some information from each person that you didn't get when watching it. So I'm here for it. It's always cool learning about some of those childhood actors. I just can't believe it's been that fucking long. Shit.
Ooh, they old as shit. No, I'm just playing.
Y'all cold-blooded.
I'm just playing.
And then don't forget to check out, they're gonna do Kadeem Hardison Uncensored on Sunday, the 25th.
Kadeem, what you about to talk about, boy? Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna talk about his marriage and stuff to Shantee Moore and stuff like that. Maybe
it's such a shame.
You know, Shantee had a man.
Games.
Oh well. Yeah, I don't know if I want to tune in. Like, y'all know that he was actually dating one of the girls from A Different World, which was Creed. And
Cree Summers. I love her.
Yeah.
I follow her.
Yeah. Ooh, so I don't know if he's gonna give us.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you too. What? Cree Summer did not age well, friend. I'm sorry.
I don't remember which one that is. Who was that?
Freddie Brooks.
Freddie, the hippie, the hipster one.
Oh, I don't think I've seen any pictures of her in like the last 2 years. So, I mean,
girl, I follow her on IG, and she's appeared on a few shows like Queen Sugar.
I
she went on there.
I didn't watch that. Mm-hmm.
I know, friend, but I'm just letting you know I saw her in Daram. She's a nice lady, though.
I mean, maybe she should drink some more water. I don't fucking know, but I don't know. I'm here for any of the black shows that I grew up with. That's this, The Cosby Show, Living Single. You know what I mean?
Yes, we need
I'm here for most of it. Now I'm not here for everything, because this don't sound like it's giving us nothing. Just like I was happy to see that they had a little reunion and stuff for Martin and stuff, but
you don't think everybody need to be doing that?
Yeah, I don't think so. You know.
Oh, well.
Like, you know, if you want to give us something, give us a reunion show. Like, I was looking for Martin to give us a reunion show. Like, give us an episode. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all come in and y'all do like, what was that they were doing when they did, Jamie Foxx was playing the Jeffersons, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did the live performance and stuff. Like, I was thinking they were going to give us something to that magnitude, or a new episode or something, because now Tommy isn't here, and maybe, you know, like something, but, you know, whatever. It didn't happen like that.
Yeah.
So, all right,
they
y'all.
be doing what they want to do.
They really do. Let's get into the last and final topic for the night. I was saving this for the last, of course, and this had everything to do with the whole situation between Nicki Minaj and Nosey Heaux. If you guys are a avid listener to our Armon Wiggins YouTube channel, they had Nosey Heaux's attorney. He called in to have the discussion with them about what's going on and what's supposed to be coming up with them and stuff like that. So he actually was able to call into the show and have a conversation with Armon. I think he's a really good person. He did say he were doing it pro bono. It is 18 minutes. We are not listening to the whole clip, okay? Please, you'll have to go over there to listen to the whole entire clip. But let's just take a listen to some of the things that he was saying.
On with that. But at the end of the day, high-profile clients, including serving as lead counsel for the former Los Angeles Clipper owner Donald Sterling and the highly publicized litigation with the NBA, TMZ.
Okay. And so he's getting ready to talk about him. He was reading stuff from the articles.
I just want to be clear. You did say he was taking his place pro bono, right?
Yeah, he is. He is taking.
Yeah.
He does explain why. For the Nosey Heaux. This is the attorney for the Nosey Heaux.
Okay, girl.
Okay, girl. Take a listen.
And say, Nosey Heaux is young. She's a black woman. We'll play on the black.
I'm trying to get to the exact part so we don't have to listen to all of that.
They give it to me, yeah. Give us a little insight on what's going on and what we can expect from the situation. And let us know when you have called.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
So he was queuing it in. He was actually talking
with
to a
Cardi
lady.
B and Nosey. I
And
just think
then,
that is
he interrupted the call with her to talk to Samony.
Right.
I think that's how Bobby Samony, that's the attorney's name.
Calling in.
Here we go.
Nice to meet you too. And I've been watching the show today and I like your approach. So you don't hold back.
No.
You say it like it is. Sometimes it's things we don't want to hear, and that's good too. That's the way it should be. I like that. I do like
Thank
that.
you.
I'm in the car, so the quality may not be great, but hopefully next time we talk, we can coordinate it, and I'll be able to come on and be somewhere stationary.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. I mean, I just have a couple of quick questions. So you
Sure.
are officially Nosey Heaux's attorney.
I am her attorney. I have taken the case. I talked to her. I got introduced to her very recently as all this was happening, and we got on a call together, and I asked her what her story was. I just wanted to know her background and her life story. And after she told me, I just said, I can't say no to this case. I got to step in and represent her. And even though usually I'm on the side with the big money and the side for the celebrities, etc., we got to do what's right. And this is one of those cases, Armon, that I just think they picked her out because they know she doesn't have the money to fight. So
Okay.
there are all sorts of people. There are all sorts of people out there who have made this claim about Nicki Minaj. All sorts of people. The commonality of those people is that they have money. She can't sue those people because they'll fight back and they'll beat her. But it'd be awesome if we sue this young woman who doesn't have any money, will get a victory in court. They could care less whether they get $75,000 or $1 billion out of her. She doesn't have either one to pay him. But they get this victory in court that says they're right and she's wrong, and then they can go wave that around in everybody else's face. I mean, that's just, it's wrong. And when I heard what was going down, I couldn't resist but get involved. And I'm happy to be in this case representing her and not Nicki Minaj.
Wow. So is this an exciting thing for you? Like, are you like excited to really go up against a big dog? Because they say that Judd is not, he's a lawyer that really, he's a tough guy. They say he's like the best in the game. So are you ready for her lawyer?
Look, I've handled cases bigger than this in my sleep. I mean, I'm not worried about her lawyer. What I want to make sure is that the truth comes out, that the facts get out there, and that everybody in the courtroom and also out in the public get to really see what's going on here. I mean, to me, it's clear. To me, this suit came because she's giving Jennifer a forum to talk about the rape. And
yeah,
they don't
I think that's kind of that's obvious. You know, it's like that's what it's about. That to me, that's kind of what it is. You gave her a platform. I need to find a way to get you. So you said that I was using drugs. You said that my child was. So that's the end that I have because I can't mention the Jennifer Hughes situation. So we're gonna come at you from this angle. So what about? I mean, obviously you can't tell me your whole strategic plan. But it's just like you have these videos of Nosey saying that Nikki isn't okay. Nikki is that. So from your professional opinion, let's take your client out of it. Like. Saying allegedly, let's take it from me. If I say allegedly, does that exonerate me from being able to get sued, or could I still get sued even if I'm saying allegedly or not? Like, is that still defamation?
Well, look, allegedly, or when you're just expressing an opinion, is definitely easier to defend. But in this case, in this particular case, there's a video, and it's funny, and I appreciate this because I have had probably 100 people I don't know send me this video on Instagram, and I want to thank all of them for doing that. It was awesome. There's a video of Nicki Minaj where she talks about how proud she is of using drugs. And I'm going to tell you, I have no problem with anybody using drugs. I'm not here to judge anybody. You want to do drugs? Awesome. You don't like drugs? That's good too. Whatever works for you, it's okay with me. But Nicki is on a video where she's talking about, she's proud that she uses drugs. And she says, I'm sure you've seen it. She says, if you want to know what my drug or drugs of choice are, listen to my music. And I think if you listen to her music, she talks about a lot of different drugs. Whether she actually uses them or not, I don't know, but I'm just going based on her own words. So if you want to sue somebody for defamation, I'm not going to bore your audience with all the
they're
details,
here for it.
They're into
it.
Okay. Well, if you want to sue somebody for defamation, you have to first show that the statement is false. And I think that's going to be really hard, showing, Nikki's own statements. But then even assuming that the statement is false, then you have to show that it would somehow damage Nikki in her business or, her persona. But how do you get there? When you have a person who says, hey, I'm proud of doing drugs. I love doing drugs. I sing about doing drugs. Go listen to my music and you'll find out what kind of drugs I like. And then you come out on a YouTube video and you say, hey, Nicki Minaj is a drug user. How can she, on the one hand, say, hey, I love drugs and I want to sing about drugs, and then, out of the other side of her mouth, basically say, well, if you call me a druggie or you say I use drugs, that's somehow going to damage my business. I mean, how do you get there? People aren't stupid. I mean, people know, you can't pull that kind of, crap with people. They're smarter than that.
Somebody in the comments says, what does he think about Judge's request for a discovery? Will he be requesting a discovery into Minaj? Will you be requesting discovery?
Yes, absolutely. But before we do that, before we do any of that, we may file a motion to have this case completely thrown out. We're looking at that right now to determine whether we want to file that or not. That's something which I'll know in a couple of days, and I'm happy to, once we've made that decision, to come back and talk to you first and, tell you what we're thinking and talk about that in detail. But I would love to do discovery in this case. I'd love to find out how many other people are being harassed by Nicki Minaj and her team, and what they're up to, because it's not right, and somebody's got to stand up and let them know that we're not going to just let it happen.
All right, there you go, you guys. That is the gist of this conversation. Interesting, because I thought he said something that I said before as well. And the last time we talked about this, he said, how could you say that you if you want to know my drug of choice, you can go listen to my music. How can you say that you like certain types of drugs and then get mad when somebody calls you out on it? And and he also said that he is looking to have this thrown out of court. That was the last thing I said to you yesterday. Well, the day before yesterday when we went live, Sean, when I said, to me, if I was on the juror, I'd be trying to get this. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me to have it thrown out, because I want to know, what has she lost in regards to her saying this, that she uses drugs when she has said it herself. So, I'm like, make that make sense.
Oh, well, what? I mean, that makes sense to me. What can she say?
What you're saying definitely does make sense, but something don't sit right in my spirit about the lawyer that's taking her case. Like, I'm listening to him, I understand what he's saying, but it's something not. I feel like as a lawyer, one, he's taking the case pro bono from somebody who bragged about the type of lifestyle that they live and how much money that they make on OnlyFans sucking plastic dildos, right? And the amount her rent is like something just overall. And then he said, to me, he's talking too much. Like, I don't know a lawyer, and I've dealt with a few lawyers in my lifetime. I don't know a single lawyer that will go on a public platform and just be comfortable with saying anything that could possibly remotely be part of his strategy. That's stupid on every attorney level I could possibly think of. Something don't sit right with me about this attorney.
Well, let me tell you, he went on to say, and throughout the whole 18-something minutes he was talking, the reason why he took the case pro bono, the reason why he took the case pro bono also leads to them determining whether or not what they're going to file and how they will be filed, if they're going to countersue Nicki Minaj as well. He explains that information on the possibility of how he would get paid in the end if it was to, depending on what was filed and what was being, going on. So he does tell you and break down the additional information of what you're asking about.
So he's not taking the case pro bono then.
He's not taking money from Nosey Heaux. But if they win the case, then he's going to get a percentage of that win, depending on if they decide to countersue and depending on the moves that the other Nicki's attorney makes. So in the beginning, he said, we are discussing whether or not we're going to request to have this thrown out. So if it's thrown out, he's not getting nothing. Okay. But if, depending on how Nicki Minaj's attorney maneuvers and what they agree upon or can't agree upon or whatever, then if it ends in the result of them having to do a countersuit, then they're going to be discussing the amount, and that's where he would get paid on the back end. So
that makes sense. But of course, I think if he's doing it for publicity as well.
Yeah, of course.
If he can beat Nicki Minaj, he's gonna get a lot of business.
He sure is. Yep.
And stuff like that.
Uh-oh. Is she going in and out for you? She's going in and out for me.
Oh, sorry, y'all. I got in the car. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Just repeat what you said, because I can hear you clearly now, but when you was talking, I couldn't hear you.
I was just saying that if he can win, he'll have a lot of YouTubers coming to him, and he'll get a lot of business if he can beat them.
Yeah.
If he win, I know Tasha will be mad as hell that she ain't getting him.
Well, first of all, Tasha K didn't even get a defamation attorney. Let's start there. He seems like he said he's been in this business for 20 something years, with dealing with defamation. So that's strike one against Tasha K right there.
Yeah, this lawyer apparently specializes in this type of case.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I mean, I think their defense is good. I'll be honest with you. If Nicki is talked about using drugs in her, because Cardi wasn't suing Tasha K about prostitution. She was suing her about falsely revealing her medical history. So it really didn't have nothing to do with her music.
Right.
But
right.
if you talking about you a drug addict or you use cocaine in your songs, then she said you use cocaine. What defense do you have?
And see, I don't know, because they were saying that they can't use the lyrics of songs in New York,
That's
right?
criminal though. This is a civil matter. They can't use their lyrics to prosecute you. That's what that law did. It didn't say you can't use it. They, like in Georgia, they're using their music, whatever they said in these songs, to prosecute their asses.
Right.
Yeah, this is a civil matter. I don't think it's the same.
Okay. Well, I guess we just gonna have to stand by and see what ends up going on with this whole thing. But I'm here for it,
It'll probably be 2 damn years.
Oh,
these trials be taking forever.
They do. They take forever. I got time.
We'll see if it even goes to trial.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if they can come to an agreement, then like I said, why would it need to or if it could be a potential throw out of court thing. But he did say that Nosey is in agreement of what she said in regards to the child, that she said she did push it too far. He said that he believes that Nosey may come out and do a public apology in regards to that, because she does feel bad that she was talking about the child. But
me too,
because that was wrong. That was wrong on so many levels to talk about the child. But yeah,
about a child like that.
Yep. So
I mean, I'm not even talking about the cockeyed. The cockeyed thing is stupid and petty, but to say he's automatically gonna be a rapist because a grapist, as I heard it referred to, automatically, that's not right.
Yeah.
That's not right. So this will definitely be interesting. I am looking forward to seeing the outcome, girl. They didn't caught my attention.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. And I hope the Curbsters is here for it as well, because this is going to be an ongoing situation until, I guess, they can decide whether or not they're going to, be having to take this to
I
jury.
Speak on their behalf. They here for it because just like we are.
Right? We already the best in the patty.
Right. They are here for it. Do you hear me?
Exactly. Well, all right, my Curbsters. I am so glad we was able to come and give you another live this week in regards to this whole situation, honey. We're going to have to stay tuned to the court proceedings in regards to, 50 Cent. And now this whole situation with Nicki Minaj and the Nosey Heaux live as well. I'm here to see the turnout, you know what I'm saying? Because it does seem like a lot of the entertainment people are, coming after certain influencers. Oh, and I do want to say too that they were saying that Nicki was coming against Armon and Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee. He does talk about that in his live as well. So if you guys want to get that information, scurry on over there to Armon Wiggins' platform on YouTube and check out what he says in regards to this whole situation, because he said he's not in the lineup. From what he says, he's not getting sued.
Hallelujah, man. Keep your mouth shut, sir.
He was like, y'all already got me being in certain sewer with other people, aka the Tasha K situation. So, but he said he ain't heard nothing about it. He ain't received nothing in regards to it. And he was like, I don't know anything about it. So,
well, she did say, I was watching her live and I heard this right out of Nikki's mouth.
okay.
Not about anybody specific, but she said more lawsuits are forthcoming. Y'all just be ready.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She say she taking them all down.
I guess she is. I guess so.
Unless you talk positively about her. Darn it.
And then she ain't doing nothing, but she gonna pray.
She ain't doing nothing. If you like me, you're good. Keep talking.
Girl. I mean, I don't have no gripes about any other entertainers, except for whether or not I like their music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my own personal opinion on their music and stuff like that. Everything that we do on platforms and stuff is basically hearsay, because I don't roll with none of them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what you're doing. But every now and again you get people who are in their camp that they didn't fell out with, that comes out and says stuff and gets the ball rolling, and then it's a whole situation. Like, I guarantee you, if we didn't hear anything about the allegations about the rape and stuff with Jennifer, we probably wouldn't even be here now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Jennifer never came out, which, according to the Nosey Heaux, she was saying that she was the reason why Jennifer ended up filing a lawsuit, because she was pressing her, and that she works with victims who have been raped, and she gets them up to be able to out their rapists and stuff like that. And a few people who have been in her chat, when she would go live, had stated that yes, she helped me out my abuser, my rapist, my such and such. So obviously she does that on the side as well, amongst other things that she does, and bringing some light and stuff to those who were victim of abuse. I don't know, child. I guess all of this.
We
really,
shall see, friend. We
shall
see.
see, honey. Because to me, I'm just over here like I'm in a tennis match. That's what I do.
Girl head just going back and forth, back and
forth. Facts. So, as always, Curbsters, we will be able to give you some in-depth information in regards to this whole situation between Nosey Heaux and Nicki Minaj. Did I forget anything? I think we hit them. Oh, you know what? Hold on. It's got to be one more that I'm missing that was part of our about our topic. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and just do a once over right quick, because who did I say was in our lineup? Oh, yes, we got to talk about this. Let me find it. So I hit everything. We might as well leave out on a good note, because we was just talking about this whole Equalizer thing with Queen Latifah, right? Let me go and see if I can find. Oh, and we still got to talk about Ludacris' manager too. Hold on, because we got to talk about that. Because that's crazy right there. Let me see here. Hang on. Let me take Armon down. Because we got that. And I want to make sure that we don't forget to talk about this whole situation with Tupac. We didn't talk about that the last one. So I think we got probably about 3 more we need to discuss. Hang on, y'all. We can't forget about that. Can't forget about that. So we got Tupac, Ludacris longtime manager, and we also have we got to talk about the whole situation with Big Daddy Kane. Okay, so let's just bring up the first one in regards to Tupac's child. They do not want the Black Panthers to come out, honey. Tupac's stepfather, Mutulu Shakur, gets denied compassionate release from federal prison amidst 60-year-old sentence. Shakur suffering from terminal case of cancer, according to the Jasmine brand. So the Jasmine brand is reporting that his health has gotten worse while in prison. Back in 94, Mutulu Shakur was convicted for his involvement in a 1981 conspiracy to rob armored trucks. A guard and 2 police were murdered at the time. United States Senior District Judge Charles S. Haight sympathized with the Mutulu Shakur in court due to his health conditions. However, it was written in the 11-page order that the First Step Act doesn't apply to his charges that took place before November of 1987. Tupac's stepfather was sentenced to 60 years behind bars for his crime. So the judge wrote, and this is a difficult case. The government does not question the dire nature of Shakur's present medical condition. Shakur also submits testimony which describes his rehabilitation in prison and humanitarian assistance he has rendered to other inmates. The judge also stated that, on the other hand, members of the family of the Brinks employee who was killed during the crimes of conviction have written to the court expressing their continued grief and opposition to any reduction in Shakur's sentence. Attorneys state that Shakur, who is incarcerated at the Lexington Federal Medical Center in Kentucky, suffers from a terminal incurable case of multiple, what is this? I'm about to mess the word up. Melanoma. Okay. I think that's what it says. A cancer of plasma cells. Back in May, he was given 6 months to live. Shakur has only 2 remaining options for freedom following Haight's ruling, the judge's ruling. His options include reapplying to the Bureau of Prisons, which has denied his attempt for a compassionate release, or trying to persuade a parole board to set him free. The 72-year-old filed a petition asking for the federal government to grant his parole. Dang, he's 72. Ooh.
That's sad. I mean, look, I honestly do not know what I would feel. From my point of view, yeah, let him out. But if that was my family member that got murdered, I probably wouldn't care either. Keep his ass in there. So I can see it from both perspectives. It's sad.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I don't know. I got questions because the same way, and I know it's a different case. I get it. But the same way that they was trying to accuse Assata Shakur of murdering a cop, and they were trying to set her up, could this be a same situation? Is this true? Like, does the evidence surely, I know he's been, accused and convicted.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never
Parameters
researched
around
the
this
case.
are a little bit different. It's fairly definitive in his involvement in the crimes. So it's not like Assata where there is a lot of confusion and not mathing in regards to whether or not she was the one that pulled the trigger or she was just in a bad place at a bad time. But it's pretty definitive in his position and his role in the murders that happened.
Oh, child, it's always something.
I mean,
right?
he's not even saying he's innocent. It don't sound like, based off of what you read. He was just saying that he's been rehabilitated in there. So that's a tough spot. I feel for him, but like I said, if it was one of my family members, I wouldn't recommend him be released either. I'm sorry, but you can die right there.
Right. Child, it's always something though, right? Always something. All right. Well, good luck to Mr. Shakur, honey.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. I feel for him because, I think, but, being in jail, I thought that they said you get the best medical care in there.
That's a goddamn lie. That's the biggest lie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Well, you hear stories here and there of people committing crimes so they can go back in to get, a place to stay and medical care, stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, because they have to render you care. They can't deny you care, but that does not mean you get quality care. Whereas though, if they're out here on the street, you walk into a doctor's office, unless you about to die, the doctor that's there is not going to treat you. It's not like the emergency room. You know what I mean? So they have to treat you, but the quality, nah, I'm not. I mean, you see what's going on with the dental work that YNW Melly needs.
Who is YNW Melly? Who is that?
We talked about him with the last live. He's a rapper who is accused of killing two of his fellow rap group members.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Okay. Child. Okay, well, I get it. I get it. Let's get into this whole situation with Ludacris.
This shit is confusing as fuck to me.
Girl, what in the hell is going on?
Extremely confusing.
Well, let's see if we can try to make this out. According to the Jasmine brand, Shaka Zulu, real name Ahmed, and I'm gonna butcher the last name, so you figure it out. Longtime manager of rapper Ludacris and co-founder of Disturbing the Peace record label, has been charged with murder and a list of other charges, according to the WSB TV. Reportedly, the charges stem from the June 26th shooting incident that occurred outside of his Buckhead restaurant, apartment 4B. In the June incident, Zulu was one of the 3 people shot in a parking lot. The shooting left 23-year-old Artez Benton dead, and Ludacris's manager, which is called Shaka Zulu, I don't want to butcher his last name, and another person in the hospital. According to the cops, there appears to have been an argument or altercation that happened, and the victims were shot in the parking lot of the shopping center. Zulu surrendered to authorities on September 13th and bonded out the same day. He is also charged with aggravated assault, possession of firearm during commission, and a felony, and simple battery, according to the jail records. So wait a minute.
This is why I'm confused, because when this incident happened outside of his restaurant, it was alleged at that time that these men were trying to rob him.
Right, I was just gonna say he was getting robbed,
and he returned fire.
Right.
And they already acknowledged the fact that he was a victim, even in that statement, because he was one of the ones that was shot that day.
Right.
So this whole thing is confusing as to why they're charging. Like, I understand that, there may be a process that you have to go through where, because you fired a gun, you have to be charged, right? But to charge him with murder, I'm confused. So you're not allowed to defend yourself when you're the one being robbed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then it's also, from what I'm understanding, he was allowed to have that firearm.
So he had a license. So he had a license to carry, and he was trying to protect himself. So how do you turn around and charge him with murder?
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. And then even the article itself says that the victims were shot. He was one of the ones shot. So by default, I would understand that he's a victim. But
right, because he was in the hospital. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand this at all. It's very, very confusing. I am very interested in following this to see what the fuck happens, because when this happened, it was in the headlines and it was saying that he was being robbed.
Right. Oh, this is crazy. Yeah, this doesn't make sense to me, but this happened back when? This took place a while ago, so
not that long ago. It happened back in June.
Oh, September. Okay. He bonded out September 13th. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're just now charging him.
Yeah, they just now charging him. Well, I guess we're going to have to stand by and see what happens with this one too, child. This don't make no sense to me. I mean, that's the whole purpose of carrying a concealed weapon, is so that in case of an emergency, you would have to use it. You would be protecting yourself to do so. Not sure how they go about still trying to charge him. That's crazy. Oh, well, we'll stay tuned to that one. Child. But on a good note, you guys, I know we had our conversation about the Equalizer. It was a mixed review of the whole thing. We had some people saying that they didn't care for it, and we had some people saying that they was down for the Equalizer. I know y'all out here dragging Queen Latifah in Ludacris movie. Nah. Y'all don't like the movie? I haven't checked it out, so I ain't got no comments on it. But from what Sean was telling me, the streets is not happy, honey. They not happy at all. But Big Daddy Kane say he happy to be on an episode of season 3 of with the Equalizer and the Queen. Let's check it out because he showed us some clips of behind the scenes and stuff like that. Okay, they got the bikes and stuff out here. Okay. Now y'all know Queen love riding the motorcycle. Look at him on his chopper. Him and Queen. Okay. Got his leather pants on.
Yes, because this man wrote it. She can't just go bottle it or something.
Calling the cops on me right
Oh, poor him. He didn't like the outfit. Well, damn. Y'all gotta check it out. I really like I like Queen Latifah's Equalizer. I don't know about y'all, but I've been, we tuned into it and then we got off of it and we tuned back in. It depends on the episodes. We check out certain episodes now, but we were avid about watching it in the beginning. So I'm definitely gonna check out that one with Big Daddy Kane when it comes on. So if y'all looking for something good to watch, check out season 3 of the Equalizer, you guys. All right, so that concludes our whole topics for the day because I had to make sure we was talking about what we said in the topic description because sometimes we get so wound up into some of the other stories that we don't bring it back around. We don't loop it back around, but today we did. So I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight for our episode of the Hot Topics. Thank our special guests, Michelle, Shantee, and Sean the Gossip for joining in as well.
Night, beautiful people. Good night.
I will see y'all in the chat. Yes. Peace out, everyone.
Bye.